Lads. Lads, welcome to another Sheffield United Watchalong. Today we've got Arsenal. It's a 7 p.m. kickoff. We are 29 minutes away from the kickoff. It's at Bramall Lane today. We're watching it on BT Sport. Hopefully this is the last time we're going to be on BT Sport, because I'm not a big fan, if I'm being completely honest. And I think we're going to bring in a special guest that you've never seen on the channel before. So I hope you're excited for Hal Stewart.
Hey, it's the most horrendous time of the week. Football.
Is that Sheffield United playing?
Yeah, Sheffield United playing. And I only watch Sheffield United now. I'm so kind of disinterested and disillusioned with football. I don't really watch any other games. And also VAR, it's just...
Absolutely bang on, mate. I'm exactly the same. I said to my missus before we started this, and I said, I can't wait to watch Match of the Day again next season. I'm not interested one little bit. It's horrible. It's horrible to watch. And I'm upstairs today. I'm not in the living room, which is quite nice because I can just chill out.
I like the insight into Nick's house. It's a bit like Cluedo, but hopefully without a murder. The Lundstrom conundrum, Nick, is something we need to talk about. Would you rather see John Lundstrom in the first 11 or watch your own birth?
I'd rather never see John Lundstrom's face ever again, if I'm being completely honest, after that Leeds game. I wish, obviously we had Don Robbie on the channel, didn't we, for the preview. I think if we didn't have Robbie on and he wasn't waiting in the wings, I'd have probably spoken about Lundstrom for about 5 minutes, because I was so annoyed. Could you imagine, even as a Sunday League player, doing stuff like that, not chasing back, just letting your man go? And I think it was Ben Osborne's goal, where he just stood in the 18-yard box and didn't move. And then he were like, oh, we've scored. That's all right, I suppose. Mate, I was so... And do you know what? It made me look back at all the different passages of play where Leeds went through, and it just made me watch him, because he barely moved the whole time. And do you know that first goal that forgot his name, Jack Harrison scored? If Lundstrom would have at least attempted to get back, then Bogle wouldn't have been marking two men, and that may have not happened. It still possibly could have happened, but it may not have. So, yeah, I'm not a big Lundstrom fan, and I do not want to see him in this team. So, hopefully today he proves us slightly wrong.
Well, yeah, we heard as well Paul Eckenbottom say the stats say that he's doing the most running, and yet you're literally just referencing there a moment where he didn't run in the Leeds game and switched off.
Yeah, all I can think of is that he's saying that John Lundstrom does a lot of running compared with Aaron Ramsdale, because he definitely doesn't do as much running as any of the other players. Surely
I know what you mean. Yeah, John Lundstrom, he's like a dog in a tuxedo. I mean, it looks the part, but when you take a step back, it's just a bit odd and not what any party actually wants.
I don't know, even when you don't take a step back, I still think it's a bit weird.
Right, well, he's in the starting 11. Let's have a look at the team for the Blades against Arsenal at beautiful downtown Bramall Lane for today. Nick and I had hoped, when we did our predicted 11s on the preview and on Twitter, that we might see a few changes. The award for predicting the lineup tonight goes once again to nobody. Speak me some words, Nick.
When I saw this team, other than Lundstrom, do you know what? I wasn't completely devastated, because I think that Burke could be the perfect player for this game, because Arsenal are going to have a lot of the ball. And honestly, every time we play a team like a big club, like an Arsenal, or like those Man Cities and those Liverpools, Hal, I like to see Burke up front, because we're going to be playing on the break, and Ollie Burke is perfect for the break. We always seem to bring him on when we're losing, and you might as well bring on someone else. You might as well bring on Billy Sharp if we're going to be doing that, because Burke's one key feature is his pace, and when we're winning, teams just kind of drop back. It's just what every team does. Like if you're 1-0 up, your defence kind of sits a little deeper and your midfield sits a little deeper, especially when there's 15, 20 minutes to go. So Ollie Burke is completely neutralised when that happens.
Yeah, it's completely true. So what actually excites you about this team? I guess the return of captain today, John Egan.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like the fact that Enda Stevens is at left wing back, but at the same time, I think we were both a bit pie in the sky looking at Jagielka thinking that either him or Egan could play right centre back. I think he's done the right thing and played Stevens there, but Stevens has been shocking. And do you know what? I watched back one of the videos that I did, I think it was about a year ago, and it was Chris Wilder's best signings or something like that. And I said that Enda Stevens was going to be playing Champions League football in a year or two. And I completely take that back right now, because he was flying last season, and now he doesn't even deserve to get his name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's sort of been one of those seasons, hasn't it, where you really do struggle to try and pick any positives out of things. So we kind of just look at a team selection and think, well, is it really going to make any difference? I'd like to see Paul Heckingbottom, with the chance that he's got in the next few games, be a bit brave, throw someone like Ndiaye in, give him a chance, or even just second half, let's see what he can do. If people certainly think that perhaps it's not a good idea throwing youngsters in. But we know that John Lundstrom is leaving. And so for that reason, I personally wouldn't persist with him. We do have other midfield options, despite what people say. And Stevens is not a centre-back, so that also really frustrates me.
Yeah. What do you think about Steve? Would you rather see Keane Bryan there?
Ho, ho, ho. Keane Bryan. Wouldn't be a watch along without doing that. No, not necessarily. Jags, Egan, that is what we did on our prediction with Bash, if he was going to be fit enough, and Bogle as well. I had him in. I'd rather see Bogle's obviously fit because he's on the bench. I'd rather see Bogle at right wing back and Baldock at right centre back if we had to go for it like that, because Stevens has never convinced me in the Premier League at centre back. He did look good enough in the Championship, but not in the Premier League.
I think actually in the Championship he had a couple of poor games when he played left centre back. So I don't know. Someone's just put up about Mousse being our best striker. I think you're absolutely right. He is our best striker, but we've not seen that Lys Mousse for a good year, have we?
No, and he was the main man, of course, when we played the Gunners back in the Premier League last season when we beat them 1-0. We've got a fantastic record, as we'll get our stats man Adam on shortly to share with us against Arsenal. While we're talking about Arsenal, their team is Leno in goal, then they've got Chambers, Rob Holding, Mari and Saka at the back, Alex Partey and Xhaka in the middle. Then there's Pepe, very expensive signing, Ceballos, Martinelli and Lacazette up front. The key thing there is, even on the bench, you're looking for the big name of Aubameyang, and it's not there. Bellerin, Gabriel, Willian, Cedric Suarez, Nelson, El Neni, Nketiah, Ryan, and Aziz on the bench, Nick.
It's definitely a big name, that Aubameyang as well, isn't it? It's very, very long.
It is.
Yeah.
It's the reason we get Nick for this razor-sharp insight.
Have you seen, I need to bring this up because when you said Partey, I was like dancing away, because have you seen our mate Don Robbie on that rap tune, or that
how old are you?
Reggae. Yeah, I did that just for you.
Right.
That like reggae song, the Thomas Partey song. Have you heard it? No,
but he's into his music, isn't he, Robbie Lyle?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You look at Crucial Robbie, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, I've not looked at Crucial Robbie, if I'm being completely honest. But I do like the man. What a guy. I'm glad he was on yesterday. We've got a few subscribers from that as well. So always great to go on AFTV and have Robbie on our channel. Well, actually, this is the first time we've had him on our channel. And what a guy. What a guy. Really what a lovely guy.
Yeah, do help us get to 13k subscribers for the best Sheffield United fan content. Asterix. Created by Nick and I. Subscribe to the Sheffield United Way YouTube channel, podcasts with former and coming soon current players. Can't give too much away. Fans forums, and of course, what you're watching now, a watch along. Do subscribe. It is free. We're going to do a quiz in just a moment, Nick. Before we get to that, it's worth mentioning the Wolverhampton Wanderers game is likely to be moved. Hopefully, they'll cancel it. but let's wait and see. If it is going to be on a Sunday, that's going to present problems for me. So let's wait and see to when they move it to. Also, please pop in the comments where you are watching from. We love to know whereabouts you are in the world, and we also want to take a moment to shout out the man who brings all the comments on screen, Bobby in the background.
Bobby in the background.
Yeah, you can give him a follow as well. He is absolutely fantastic. I was going to say on Twitter, but I know that, Nick, the young people, the youth of today, they're all about Instagram, aren't they?
They are all about Instagram, and we need to get our Instagram followers up. So, Hal, what's our Instagram?
Check out at Chef United Way on Instagram. Check out Bobby, BN Designs with an extra S and an underscore. Bobby, could you have made that more difficult? I guess your actual name was already taken on Instagram, in fairness. But yeah, it's well worth a follow. I'm already following, so you can have a little look. BN Designs with an extra S. You know, if you type that in, you'll find Bobby on there, and he's doing some really, really wonderful designs. So shouts to all of you, wherever you are across the globe. Nick, do you want to pick some out?
Yeah, definitely. So Stuart Coleman, legend, absolute legend. I love it when people come from Facebook because we don't get too many Facebook comments, do we? It's all about the YouTube. It's all about the YouTube. So we'll also go for Lee Boove, Hackenthorpe, the capital of Sheffield. That is literally about 5 minutes away from my house. So I'm liking that. Joe Keeler from Yarmouth, legend. That's a very far away place, isn't it, Hal? Biggles Way.
Say so. Something else.
I think we lost you for a second then, but we've got you back.
Great. When I'm plugged into an Ethernet cable and the internet still drops out, you've got to ask questions. We're going to do the quiz now. It's Arsenal and Sheffield United related. So I'm going to bring some questions on screen, and it's basically a case of the first one to get the answer right wins Nick's respect.
So not yours.
Well, yeah, I mean, to get my respect, you just have to be watching the Watchalong, and I love you. So question one, in January 1996, the Blades beat Arsenal in the FA Cup 1-0 at Bramall Lane. Who scored the winner? This is really to test if you were watching the match preview.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
So, Nick, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it annoy you when we ask you to, on Twitter, to put player connections up and people just write the ones that are on the video?
Yeah, I don't mind it when people say you forgot so-and-so, because then you know that they've watched it and realised that you've not got that person. But yeah, it's pretty annoying, isn't it, mate? Pretty annoying.
Yeah. Loads saying Carl Viet, the wonderful Aussie. Well done getting that one right. It was, of course, Carl Viet. Okay, we're going to question number 2. In February 2005, the Blades drew at Highbury 1-1 with the Gunners, of course, in the FA Cup. But who had a goal disallowed in the first half for United? Now, this is testing if you watch the Nick Montgomery podcast.
Yeah.
So who had a goal disallowed? It was a header. It was at the opposite end to where we were, in the away end.
Can I give it...
Nothing wrong with it either.
No, there wasn't. Can I give a bit of a little sneaky... What's the word? A little bit of a clue if nobody gets it, because nobody's got it up to now. That's a good shout. That's a good shout from Sam, Nick Montgomery himself. That's an educated guess, but it's not right. A lot of St. Collins in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
We've not got a correct answer yet, have we, Hal?
Do you want me to tell you? Is this going to be the first quiz question we've ever done when no one's got it?
Oh, someone put Danny question mark. That might. Oh, Danny, there he is. Adam already got it. There we go.
Yeah, Danny Cullip, correct. Danny. If you got Danny Cullip, well done. Okay, let's move on to question 3, which is once again an on-screen question. So it's guess the player from his career stats. This one's a really difficult one. So you've got someone who started at Hull City, also played a lot of games for the Swine, for the Pigs, for the Scum. Then, of course, played for Arsenal. That's the reason this question is being asked today. A very short spell at Sheffield United. Interestingly, Vinnie Jones told me on the podcast Once Upon a Time on the Pitch, why am I not doing that, that he came to Bramall Lane injured and he knew he was injured, and Vinnie had no time for that. Once Upon a Time on the Pitch, a podcast available wherever you get your podcasts. Please give me a 5-star review. So what do we think? It is Adrian. It is Brian Marwood. Bobby in the background has made a wonderful graphic to reveal the answer. Look at that lovely work he's done there. What a star.
Gorgeous, Hal.
Gorgeous. There he is, Brian Marwood. And question number 4, the final question. Last season, we drew 1-1 away with Arsenal. Who played up front from the start that day with Ollie McBurney?
Oh, that's easy, that, mate. That is easy.
Is it, though?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. First one to get it right, you will be, in Nick's opinion, not that impressive. Because it's easy. I've only got one hand available at the moment because the one's holding a microphone.
Burke.
See, it's not that easy, is it? I think these questions are really easy, to be honest. I think they're all really easy. But yes, the right answer was Lys Mousset. Nick, I'd like you to read out the quickest correct guess there, please. His name.
Oh, it's gone now. There we go.
No, don't worry. Bobby's got you covered.
Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate that. Unie Diaz.
Right, we'll save you by bringing in Statsman Adam. Great shirt choice, mate.
Evening, lads. How we doing?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Oh, a classic, Hal. An absolute classic. One of my favourites, that.
I'm going to ask you to show us your shirt as well, because it is an absolute classic, that. Beautiful shirt.
It's a beauty.
Do you remember the green one that we had? I think it was like the third one that season before third shirts were a thing. Do you remember that?
Before third shirts were a thing. Of course, Adam remembers it. He remembers everything. And Adam, we're going to kick you off with something that Nick did last Watchalong and I've done in the previous Watchalongs. We put you on the spot. Watchalong. What does it stand for?
You are putting me on the spot, but there we go. W for we, A for R, T for totally, C for championship, H for Hal. Obviously. We have totally championship Hal. A for and, L for lose, O for one, N for nil, and G for generally.
That's
We're
brilliant.
totally championship Hal and lose 1-0 generally. There you go.
Bobby in the background is giving you a massive round of applause.
Cheers, Bobby.
That was very good. We like putting you on the spot, Adam, because we know you can handle it. Do give Adam a follow, please, on Twitter. He provides daily stats, which are well worth your time, and I think really brings quite a lot to the whole Sheffield United Way community. So do give him a follow. The handle is at AdamBlade83.
Exactly. And Adam also got a question right early, didn't you, Adam? So, and your YouTube name and your Twitter name is exactly the same.
It is indeed.
And I'm sure Adam will be writing a few more things in the comments today. So that'll just remind you all.
Yeah, and it's the 83 because I was born in 1983. Not that I got the year we were formed wrong. It's Adam Blade 89, which some people do ask me, why is it 83 and not 89?
Really? Yeah. I can't believe anyone wouldn't get that. Well, while we've got you on, let's not talk about the year of our birth. We'd all decided we'd rather watch our own birth than see John Lundstrom play today. So, Adam, what can you tell us stats-wise for Sheffield United Arsenal?
Well, we have never lost at Bramall Lane to Arsenal in the Premier League. 4 games, 2 draws, 2 wins.
And that's going to change today.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Good
I'm
night.
actually quite positive today. I'm going to be honest. I am quite positive.
Yeah.
Go on, Adam. Let's have another. Go on.
I was just saying, we've played Arsenal. It's the 128th meeting tonight between the sides. The Blades have won 50. Sorry, they haven't. The Blades have lost 50. They've won 40. Sorry to give you false hope there. But we've won 40 and lost 50 of those with 27 draws. And out of those draws, 1-1, a popular scoreline. 10 out of the last 12 have been 1-1. So why not? Let's go for an optimistic 1-1 draw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'd actually take that, Adam.
I would, because one stat you're not going to like is that if we lose tonight, and then if Brighton or Newcastle, who do play again before we play at Wolves, pick up a point, and we also lose at Wolves, then that is curtains. That is goodbye Premier League.
And Adam, you don't want that. You can't abide Wolves.
I hate Wolves. It goes back to 2003, and that tunnel coming out of the Millennium Stadium and gloating Wolverhampton Wanderers fans. There was just no need for it. Absolutely no need for it.
We had it really tough, you and I, mate, because we went together to that game and we were living in Staffordshire, so we had to travel back on the same route as the Wolves fans.
We did indeed.
Yeah, I don't get that. 3-0 hammering. Like, it just is what it is. They know that we're going to be feeling like crap, so why would you just rub it in?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, Wolves game likely to be moved. This is due to the funeral of Prince Philip, so it will be moved. And I really didn't want it to be put in the position of sort of having to choose between, the two. So I'm glad it will be moved because, of course, a slow, boring procession to a crowd of around 30 people, which may or may not include a prince who's flown in from abroad, coupled with the realization, the acceptance that a significant milestone in our history has come to an end, or the funeral. So, by the way, thanks to Slugger for that. So it's a good thing that it will be moved. We just don't know when it's going to be moved to, and really got the fingers crossed it's not the Sunday, because I can't do that one. And I managed to do kind of a lot of these watch-alongs recently, and it's been good fun.
Adam, how are you set for that day? Are you available?
It's the other half's birthday on the Saturday, which meant I would have missed the game. So there's an odd blessing in disguise potentially. The Monday night would be much better for me. On Sunday, as long as it's later on, then potentially I'm being okay, because the other half for her birthday, who is going out for some drinks with some friends outdoors, respecting all social distancing guidelines, something that was booked a long time ago. As soon as he announced that things were opening on the 12th of April, it means that it's not a second lockdown birthday for her. So as long as she's out of the way and not being rowdy in the garden and gone to said drinking establishment, then I should be okay to do the watch along.
You don't need to add the social distance stuff here, Adam, because one of our number one viewers is Kevin Gage, and if there's one thing I know he doesn't care about, it's all of that stuff.
His Twitter.
If you follow his Twitter, man, he's got an opinion. Jack, thank you very much for the $2.99. If you would like to be in the super chat, I always called it super subscriber because I know nothing about YouTube, then please do. We found some really interesting stats in the analytics when we delve deep into it, Nick, don't we, that the majority of people that actually give us money don't support Sheffield United. So let's change that today, Blades. Let's not give the kind of moniker of all people from Yorkshire being tight. I mean, I am. That's why I'm wearing a hoodie indoors. I've not got the heating on. So let's change it from everyone but me. And if you'd like to donate, it would help. We give all the money directly to funding Bobby's education.
Yeah, exactly. That. What more could you want than to fund somebody you've never seen's education?
Absolutely. Someone who remains in the background. You don't even know if he exists. He does. I can promise you that. And also, I'd also like to make a solemn promise to you that none of that money that you give us will ever go to charity.
You keep saying this. You keep saying this every time. As long as it all goes towards funding the channel, doesn't it, Hal?
I'm just joking.
So much stuff on this channel. There's so many things that we need to buy, like a new microphone for me because mine's terrible again.
New internet for me.
New internet for Hal, yeah.
Lots of stuff. Do you know what? You can also listen to our videos on your journey to work safely and legally. Simply use Bluetooth audio in the media option. Press play on the video before you set off. Place your phone somewhere you can't see it, and you can listen through your stereo. I did that for the first time today, and I've had a lot of people ask me how you do that. And I know I sound like I'm about 50, but I didn't know it until today, so I'm sharing it with you. It's great if you've got an Android.
You've absolutely smashed that, Hal, because I think a lot of people have been asking that of us, haven't they?
Yeah, people always say they want podcasts. That's another thing that costs money. So if you do want a podcast and you do have a lot of cash to throw around, you can sponsor the channel and we will make a podcast. Adam, before we kick off, please, what are you actually expecting today now you've seen the lineup for Sheffield United?
I'm feeling a bit more confident. I like the front two better. Bit of pace would be good. I like that. I think it's a real positive that we've got a bit of pace from the start. I know you guys said earlier about Ollie Burke, being brought on to make an impact. I would have liked to have seen Burke and Brewster up top and McGoldrick just behind.
Drop Lundstrom.
John Lundstrom. I mean,
how can you drop Lundstrom?
Well, you can't if you're in charge of the club, by the looks of it.
All the running that he does, the data that supports it as well, like you can't drop him. He's physically undroppable.
I mean, the sooner that guy is out of Sheffield United, the better. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I am absolutely astonished.
I just want to say, knowing
he's
Adam
in
as
the
I
side.
do, that shows the strength of will that he has against John Lundstrom, because Adam is very supportive normally of everyone who's ever put on a red and white shirt, except John Lundstrom and Marlon King.
Yeah, he's second to Marlon King at the moment.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot to beat Marlon King as the most hated Sheffield United player of all time.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you a quick story before we kick off, because Sheffield United Arsenal always reminds me of FA Cup games. We seem to have had no end of cup games throughout the years against Arsenal. And I remember going to Highbury in the early 90s. And do you know the old black and white footballs, the hexagon footballs?
The real footballs.
The real footballs. I thought, got the Arsenal players, Ian Wright, Tony Adams, picking up signatures. And then it came to Martin Keown. And with my black marker pen, I asked Martin to sign my football. And yes, he chose a black hexagon. Never forget that. Well done, Martin Keown.
Hey, right, was this a joke? Did he do that as a joke, or was he just an idiot?
Just an idiot.
So I've actually interviewed Martin Keown, and we got off to a really bad start because I introduced him by saying someone who has, I think it was over 50 caps, I think is what I said. No, I think I said he's got over 30 caps for England is what I said. And he said, well, actually, I'd like to correct you there. I've got 43.
You weren't wrong, were you?
Martin, that is over 30 caps. And he was just like, oh, yeah, well.
That's why he's such a great pundit, isn't it?
Yeah. It was a terrible start. We never recovered from that. I had 10 minutes with him and we never recovered. He was so standoffish, didn't want to know me.
It's almost like saying to Carlos Arbor that he's strong as an ox, and then doubling down and making another joke about it.
Yes,
and then it's really awkward.
The podcast with Asaba.
He's a legend now. He's a legend now.
Because Nick, all the way through it, for some reason, it's a very, actually, when you write down the sort of 3 key moments from that podcast, it's a very odd podcast. But Nick constantly really bringing up the fact that he thought Carlos Saba was one of the men who could have competed in Britain's Strongest Man. And Carlos Saba saying 2 things that if we'd pre-recorded it would not have made it to final edit. And I'll be honest with you, we've now done, 12 ex-player podcasts, and not a single one of them has needed an edit at all, except the one we did live.
Maybe the one we've got coming up.
Oh, can I say who it's with?
Yeah,
Christian
why not?
Christian Narde told us a story at the end.
It's actually perfect for this one because he scored against Arsenal.
If we were sensible, mate, we'd have released it this week.
Yeah,
in lead probably. Up, but we're not. He tells us a story at the end, which I don't know. We've done a really great chat. He's like, I've got one more thing to tell you, and I don't know why he thought that would make it into. It's actually libelous, slanderous, and could get a lot of people in a lot of trouble. He thinks we would,
especially one person that he mentioned, because he didn't mention anyone else, just that one person. And I'm sure that one person would not want that coming out.
I mean, we are a family channel, and it's a sex story.
Did you just say the S word?
I
did.
Don't say
the S word on this channel.
Sorry. You're quite right, Nick. Adam, it's getting towards kickoff. You'll, of course, be back with us at half-time. This is the kind of game where if ever Sheffield United are going to surprise and pull something out from absolutely nowhere, it is Arsenal at Bramall Lane. But do you think the no fans factor is going to play a big part, and also the fact that David Luiz isn't involved? He isn't even on the bench. And you might remember him up against Burke at their place, pulling him back, and that could have changed the game. And something like that again today with the ref getting it right, down at 10 men early. You just never know.
Yeah, I mean, no fans has hit us all season, and we've banged on about it, how probably out of the 20 Premier League clubs, we are the best set of fans, and that's why it gives the players such a lift. But it's going to be quiet. They're used to it now. They've had over a year to get used to these conditions. Arsenal are susceptible to strange results and losing at Bramall Lane, which is good. We always like to see them lose at Bramall Lane, and maybe they've got one eye on Europe. And are not want to go into.
I think they've got 3 eyes on Europe, actually, Adam.
Steady, Nick, Family Channel. Adam, you can read that name. You can read that name for us this time. Yes.
Ixki 2.0. That name.
Exky? You're going with Exky? I tell you what, it's definitely not.
He's going for a silent L. He's going for a silent L there.
I was going for a capital I. I was going for a capital I. There you go.
Capital I. It could be a capital I.
Ixke.
Yeah,
I think that might be a great point. I've always thought it was an L.
Show. I thought it was an L as well. I thought it was a lowercase L because the youth of today do not respect grammar.
No, it's just not right.
Is this a dig at my? Is this a dig at my Wayne? My tweet that had Wayne Quinn's shirt signed.
Right, I think we should bring that up.
Sorry, Adam.
When the game, was actually kicked off, I did correct grammar for Adam today, and that's only because you were hoisted by your own petard. You do correct grammar all the time on Twitter, and then you get it wrong yourself. Spelt "new" without a K when you said "knew it was there all along."
That's
taking shame.
Yeah, disgusting.
Right, the game is on BT Sport 1. We will be giving you a biased Blades commentary all the way through. We recommend that you watch it on telly and pause if we are behind, which we almost certainly will be because, of course, the feed has to go through the internet, high internet, and then we'll try and be level if you pause your TV so that then you can get with us because we are just waiting for the kickoff signal, which we're getting today from our kickoff champion in Good Nick.
Oi, oi, we're nearly there. We are nearly there. So thank you for being here, Adam. Really, really do appreciate you. Really looking forward to hearing what you're going to say at halftime about John Lundstrom. That's going to be really exciting. And we'll see you soon, mate.
I'll see you at halftime when we're 2-0 up.
See you, I love that.
Yeah, the optimism that you get from Adam. Can't beat it.
We're just about to kick off, and I will press the button, Bob 8, to say that we've kicked off because I want to be part of this stream.
He wants to full shift finally, mate. Yeah, you know what? It's not all Bobby. Yes, some people saying we've kicked off. We know it's the internet. What can you do? We are going to be slightly behind you, but do us a favour in the comments and don't spoil anything.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Said that,
people try. Yeah, and we're off. Kick off.
Excellent. Kick off. Ball going back. Arsenal deciding to kick off, or maybe they lost the toss and the Blades kicking towards the Kop second half as we prefer to do.
That's the only problem with muting the commentary because normally the commentary is terrible anyway, and it's all biased against Sheffield United more often than not. But do you know when Baldock, when I think it was it Bogle went off and we'd use 4 substitutes, and when it were only when we watched it back and I was like, "What? How have we used 4 substitutes?" But then obviously it's the concussion rule, isn't it?
Yeah, the concussion rule, absolutely good point. And it's something we probably should have mentioned if we were, professional. I'll just run through the Arsenal team for you. Leno in goal, Chambers, Holding, Murray and Saka. Really good player, Saka, someone I think that we're quite excited about as England fans. Then Partey and Xhaka in that middle 2. They've got 3 ahead of those, Pepe, Ceballos and Martinelli, with Lacazette, the lone striker.
That wasn't very good, was it? Did you see what happened there?
What happened there, mate?
We lost a bit of internet and we're back now. No, it was.
All right. Did we lose the whole? We lost the whole thing.
I think we did for a brief second. I think that's my fault. My internet fault for a change.
Yeah, it's not mine because I'm on the trusty hotspot. So this is foolproof. So yeah, if we drop out,
did you say foolproof like 3 times then? Because it sounded like the internet went just as you went. This is foolproof.
It's your end. We're blaming Nick, which I'm sure will do wonders for the fact we're already in a delay. Now, Arsenal on the attack. We're on 1 minute 53. If you want to keep up with us, chance to get a shot away on that left-hand side, and it is over the bar with Ramsdale watching it as it flew over from Saka. And I've got to say, first chance falls to the away side, which looked far too easy, Nick.
Yeah, we definitely got done there a little bit, didn't we? I kind of missed what was happening because I were taking the mick out of you. That's very close, that shot as well, weren't it? It looked,
left foot.
A lot
the
closer
angle
than what it looked like.
He's going away from goal as well, so he can't really set himself. And I think he did very well. Obviously, you've got to try when you're in that situation to go across the face. And he has gone sort of near post and the top, which is even harder. It's postage stamp stuff. Right, here's a chance for the Blades on 2 minutes 42 now. Ben Osborne feeding that ball to Ollie Burke. Can he get across away? Does that take a little nick, or has that just gone straight out? I think that's gone straight out.
A little nick.
So, Nick,
I
can you
think
get out
the bath? We need to stop talking about stuff like this.
We just need to stop talking if you listen to the comments.
That's true. That's true. And it were pull ball over the top, weren't it? Straight over the bar. Ollie Burke on his left foot. Do you know what? Who's very good at doing that? Billy Sharp loves a nice little dink to the back post, and I love stuff like that when someone's just got very, very good technique and can just find someone that easily. As
Mahatma Gandhi said, I love out like that, mate. Arsenal over the halfway line, 3 minutes 32. It's all on this left-hand side for both teams in the early parts of this kickoff. Ollie Burke with his pace, trying to put the defence under. It's a shaky defence, isn't it, Nick? And you can get at them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think Arsenal's been like that for a good few years, haven't they? We always remember the Arsenal defence of old, the Dixon, Winterburn, Bold.
Your Dixons,
and
your Winterburns.
I didn't
Bolds.
say that. I didn't say that. And then, obviously, Adam's best friend, Martin Keown, and yours.
I heard you, by the way, on the Arsenal preview, and you didn't do it, the pluralisation. I heard almost your inner monologue of, I'm not going to pluralise. When you were listing, you were listing clubs. You were listing sort of clubs down there who struggled without fans and stuff. And I almost thought there's a part of you that couldn't dare say your Newcastles, your West Broms, your Liverpools. You didn't do it.
I was thinking, Hal's going to listen back to this and he's going to kill me.
I was genuinely proud of you. Free kick to Arsenal, 20 yards over halfway on the right-hand side. Wonderful. Gives his all. 10 out of 10. Ben Osborne. I've got to say, my youngest nephew, Rafe, he was wearing his Sheffield United shirt today. He looks the spit of Ben Osborne.
Has he not had a haircut either?
He hasn't, and he's the same height. So, looks the same. He's left-footed as well.
Oh, there you go. Like his uncle.
Like his uncle. You do listen to me sometimes. Wow.
I do, occasionally. It's only when you message me long messages that's when I kind of fall asleep. I read like the first line.
The long messages are always the important ones. And those are the ones I never get a response to.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, never mind. I won't message you when if there's ever anything on fire. Looks like an offside there. Ball played over the top there, and Arsenal trying to get bodies forward. In a way, it's one up front, but in another way, when they do attack, it's very much for and with the wing backs supplying the likes of Saka already. We've seen on the left-hand side. It can be as much as 6.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. But I just want to go back to that Ben Osborne free kick where he tickled the back of Pepe and he went backwards like he was falling off a cliff or something like that. Just shocking. It feels like that's something that we've got to carry on getting used to in this Premier League season.
Yeah, it's going to be over soon. I can't wait. It's been, without doubt, the worst season of my life. If you're a Sheffield United fan that thinks otherwise, you just don't get football because it's about the fact that we can't go. That's the reason it's the worst. We can't vent our frustrations. We've got to be at Bramall Lane. We're Sheffield United fans. We don't support Chelsea or Arsenal and watch on the telly every week. We're fans that go. Here's a chance for Arsenal on the right-hand side. Can they get the ball across? Looks like potentially referee's going to think about that, but it's offside anyway, so I wouldn't have counted, but... You know what, Nick? There was a possibility of a little. Should we call it a little nick again? But really, it's a little push.
A little nicky push, yeah. I might have just been offside. But the thing is here, Enda Stevens does terribly. But do you know if that was anywhere else on the pitch, it probably would have been given as a foul.
I agree.
I think he slipped, but he just touched him, didn't he? And that's Pepe going down in 6 minutes. Twice, really, really easily. Not a fan of it. Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Going down too easily, it's like people in camouflage that, for a fashion statement. We see you, but we wish we couldn't. So don't be one of those players that goes down easy. It's not what we want, and we're not, hopefully, Nick, going to see it next season. It is, there's a few things to actually look forward to in the Championship. Oh, Wally Burke nearly charged down Leno. Then he's done that a few times this season, hasn't he?
He really has. He put him under properly. That's 7 minutes 18. If you are just joining us, you can pause your BT Sport if you want to get level with us. Arsenal now on the right-hand side. Now Saka, who is playing on the left, has managed to find himself there. Puts a great ball in across the box, and Ampadu just scurries it away. Wow.
I'm going to be honest, mate. We're getting caught on the break quite a bit here. But I'd rather see this than as just sit 5 men at the back and not move. Can't stand watching that, and I can't stand us playing against that. So I'd rather see us be a little bit more attacking than just sitting back. No one wants to see that. We're going to be down anyway. Let's go down and have a bit of fight about us.
Have a bit of a go, like we did even when we lost in the FA Cup at home to Arsenal. Shepherded out, good play. But at the moment, we've got more men in the box than Katie Price. It is really backs to the wall, and Arsenal have started the stronger. We're 8 minutes 13 in.
Yeah, we're playing out from the back, aren't we? We're definitely playing out more from the back under Heckingbottom than we were under Chris Wilder.
Yeah, and I like to see that. Sometimes play it on the floor, cement ball, as I call it, is the way to go rather than the long ball over the top, which is what Barnsley play. And yet we have heard fans calling for Valérien Ismaël as a potential future manager for us. They don't play good football. As Neil Warnock was quoted as saying just yesterday, he doesn't like the way Barnsley play football.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Neil Warnock didn't play the greatest football ever, did he?
Well, he said Barnsley make his old centre-back Chris Morgan look like prime Beckenbauer.
Fair enough. If I'm being honest, I haven't watched a lot of Barnsley. I haven't watched a lot of Championship this season. And when we go down next season, I'm going to be like, I don't know who any of these players are. So, I'm not looking for... I'm going to be looking for, like, Robbie Earnshaw and players like that.
He's a great follow on social media, Robbie Earnshaw. He's one of those people that is what's the right term? He denies a lot of. He's a conspiracy theorist. That's the term I was looking for.
I love. Do you know what? I don't believe in any conspiracy theories, but I love watching stuff about them.
Ball on the right-hand side. Ollie Burke, can he get a decent ball in? Yes, he can. It might fall here on the edge to Ben Osborne. It's a case of who's taller, and it's never Ben, but he does get the ball back a bit lucky there. Oh, and he plays a decent ball into David McGoldrick to get a shot away, and it's wide. Oh, that was a chance, Nick.
That was a brilliant ball, that from Ozzy as well. He dug in, even though, like you say, he's smaller than everyone, he still got that ball back, and he found that pass.
Great
That was
pass.
A great ball. Oh, he had time.
Left foot, he would have wanted it on his right, but he had longer than he thought. Xhaka was doing nothing, and it was a case of he could have picked his spot, and he picked the wrong one. It's wide of the post. Good chance for the Blades. It had looked like we were building Lego with our feet and couldn't build anything, but we did start doing something there. Saka, I think, has changed position. He's found himself on the right again, definitely not on the left. Decent challenge from John Egan, wins the ball back, and Ollie Norwood can start using that ping to find the square man in a round hole.
The square
John
man.
Lundstrom.
He does look a bit like SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, that was nearly a really good ball from Didsey. It was a poor ball, let's be honest.
It was,
but he did fall over. So
you know what we mean when we say it was nearly a good ball, but it was a poor ball, really. Just break it down.
Absolutely. I shouldn't be
I
saying
know what
poor.
you mean.
I shouldn't be saying poor, should I? I should be saying poor, like that bloke wanted me to say. I shouldn't say poor. It's just.
Why did you get rid of that comment? You should have left that one on. That was the rudest comment
I didn't
we've
get
ever
rid
had.
of the comment. He deleted it.
Oh, he deleted it. He thought better of it. Good.
I screenshotted it and posted it, but when I looked back, it wasn't there. Literally, I went to reply back something nice and just kill him with kindness. And then when I went to press send the message, it had gone.
Well, we're on 11 minutes 21. The Blades have the ball in their own box and bring it out with a short pass to Super John Fleck, who scored away last season at Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale looking more and more confident as games go on, playing that ball forward, but it is actually lost there. And it'll be a throw into Arsenal. Danny Onions getting that one with Stevens playing at centre-back today.
Yeah, sorry, what minute are you on, Hal?
We're on 11:46. What about you?
I'm well in front now. I'm on 12:40. Sorry, mate. Do you want to forward your TV a little bit?
I don't even know how that happened.
Neither do I.
Time, eh? Give me a time check, please, Mr. Nick.
I'm on 12:13.
13?
Yeah. Yeah, 13. That's all right. At least, oh well, we're probably going to be even more like this next season if we're not. We'll be allowed in grounds by then, though, won't we?
Yeah, we should be allowed in grounds. We want to blame entirely the internet for this. I think it was probably when your internet went down. Then there's the reason we've missynced. But of course, if the world was normal, and of course we lived near each other, we would be in the same room doing these, and then we wouldn't have these time lag issues. So give me another time check, please.
Yeah, 13:35.
13:35.
Yeah. Do you remember when I said 13 minutes and then you went 13 minutes and then it was 35 seconds and I said 13:35 and you went 13:35?
Right, I thought
you know how time works, right?
I thought you said 12:13.
No, well, I did, but that was minutes ago. Anyway, Arsenal's on the attack. They've played it out wide. And we've blocked them out and it's gone out for a corner. There we go. And Ethan Ampadu thought it'd be a great idea just to blast the ball forward.
14:09.
Yeah, we're around there.
Ahead or behind?
You're only 15 seconds. I'm joking. You're like one. It's pretty much bang on.
All right. Well, we're on 14:20.
We'll stop talking about time.
14:24 now, and it's a corner on this left-hand side to the Gunners. They're in no rush to take it. The Blades have men in the box. Remember, if we are ahead or behind, you can pause your TV to get level with us and then hope that Nick doesn't lose his internet again, or you can pause YouTube. You can pause Facebook. You can't pause Twitter. I've been reliably informed. I don't know that because I'm always doing these watch-alongs and I don't watch anyone else's.
No, stuff them.
I did a watch-along before I'd ever watched any watch-alongs.
Yeah, you did. You did, mate. You did.
I hosted one before I ever knew what they were.
And you just thought that you were just watching the game, didn't you? You didn't actually think...
Yeah, I didn't realise I had to talk.
You didn't realise you were being recorded.
We jest, of course. Ball cleared, and Arsenal, who for some reason have so many men back, and the Blades didn't really leave anyone there, but a ball headed forward is going to give a chance for Osborne, the industrious, always willing to run Osborne a chance to chase, but Arsenal comfortably can bring that away. We're on 15:23, and seeing a lot of the ball, Arsenal, it's like a Turkish bathhouse. It's a lot of low balls.
God's sake. Some of the things that you're coming out with today, you are on fire, mate. On fire.
Well, it's a big game, bring your A game when the Gunners are in town.
Yeah, it's a massive game. We've got loads of chances of staying up this season. We need to win this game if we've got any chance.
It's too hard. It's too hard. Honestly, I had my eldest nephew today. I said, what do you think? Prediction for this game? And he said 6-0 Arsenal. And I couldn't argue with him.
That's the thing, innit? That's the thing. They've started off really brightly as well, Arsenal, haven't they?
Saka's
really
everywhere.
Brightly.
He's absolutely everywhere. He's on the left, he's on the right, he's in the middle. Chance for Arsenal. On the side, he's taking a flick on. Here's a chance to be shot on the right-hand side. Any touch in the box, but luckily it's going to fall to a Blade. And gorgeous George Baldock can choose a pass. He's taken quite a long time to do so, but he finds Ollie Burke who'll just make it back. And the Blades are quite patient with the build-up, Nick.
We're enjoying playing out from the back. I'm quite enjoying it, if I'm being completely honest. But the thing is, though, this might not be how we're playing next season because obviously it's going to be a new manager. It's not going to be Paul Heckingbottom. So it's a bit weird. It's really weird that we're kind of playing in the same way but a very slightly different way, and then it's all going to change next season. So we just need to. I just want the manager in as soon as possible. If I'm being honest. Oh my God! And all you know was giving the ball away.
Chance for Arsenal as the ball falls on the edge of the area. Then it's cleared up field. But you're right. We don't want to see that.
No, definitely not. Ollie Norwood's lost the ball many a time this season from taking too long on it. So we don't want that today with all Arsenal's quick strikers. And
back heel looking for Didsey will roll out for a throw in. 17-17. I would imagine we're on the same time.
Yeah, we are actually. I thought you were like 4 seconds behind me.
Well, I'm watching on telly, mate, so I can just fast forward. I'm way behind just to be level with you. But 17-30, it's 0-0. Sheffield United, Arsenal. You'd love to say it's been even, Stevens, but if you're an alien and you come down and watch your first game of football, you'd guess that Arsenal were the better side.
Yeah, you definitely would. We've not shown that we are. Well, I don't think we've shown that we're bottom of the league, but we certainly haven't shown that we're doing well this season because it's just so disjointed. I think we're playing out from the back well, but when it gets forward, we just lose it instantly, pretty much.
Well, watching the first halves this season for Sheffield United has been like standing on an upturned plug with your eyes. It has not been pleasant viewing. It has been soul destroying for us. These watch-alongs have probably made it bearable, mate.
Yeah, definitely. And to be perfectly honest, the ones where we're playing poor, I think I come away enjoying them more having done these watch-alongs. Because if I was just sat watching that with a beer in my hand on the settee, I'm getting really annoyed. I'm getting really agitated. But when we're just sat here chatting and having a bit of banter and stuff, I come away from it actually not wanting to do myself any harm.
Yeah, I have to say thanks to all of those joining today. At the moment, Arsenal trying to get a shot away, but it's going to be blocked. It's one of those 50-50s that just lands at Chambers' feet. Can he get across in? It is again blocked off the backside. Then another shot. This is like a game of Minecraft. There's just blocks everywhere.
That's good. I liked that one. I really like that one.
It's a shame we don't make watch-along highlights anymore. No one watched them.
No one watched them at all. It's weird. I thought they were going to do really well because they do well, these watch-along highlights on other channels.
Not us. The support we get on this channel from all of you is truly shocking, and you need to have a good hard long stare in the mirror.
Yeah, definitely do. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a quick look at how many likes we've got because we need more likes. I just know that even before looking at how many we've got, we need more likes. How many are we on? It's just not telling me. That's great. That's great. Great TV. Great viewing.
Osborne on the left. I'll just do the game while you're doing that. 1939. Ball played back. You don't want to see that. Ramsdale is obviously good on his feet. Not a bad passer of the ball. Going to pass it out to Lundstrom. Not the fans' favourite. He has done one thing, though. He's brought all the fans together during this tough time. Well, that's not great play from Ben Osborne. Referee actually says he was shoved off the ball unfairly. I thought he was just out-muscled, in my own personal opinion.
Yeah, and you've definitely got to pause your TV for literally 2 seconds.
Okay, it's happening.
Thank you, Loxley. Loxley 2.0.
Loxley, is it?
That's what I'm going for. He just doesn't like consonants. That's all it is. We've figured it out. He doesn't like consonants.
Can I have a vowel, please, Lucky?
Yeah. Loxley. I'm telling you. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's a K in it. Oh, no. I don't know. I'm going to stop.
Who can say?
Can you just phonetically tell us in the comments, Lucky, whatever your name is?
Thanks, Jack. Good point. Do mention in the comments how you think this game is going so far, which side you think is on top, and of course your score predictions as well, as Arsenal do a lot of passing around the back at the moment. They have looked very comfortable passing around in defence, and the ball played up on that left-hand side, which initially at the start of the game looked like where they were exploiting and where they were going to try and attack more. I think they've decided the right-hand side and through the centre now, and also on the other left-hand side, are all our weak areas.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, God, Andy Stevens messing about with the ball again.
Not a centre-back, not his fault, though. He's not, I would have thought, asked to play there. And, of course, he's out of form anyway, even in his favoured position, mate.
Yeah, he is. You're not wrong. Like, some parts of the season, you've thought, oh, he's been poor at centre-back. And then he goes back to full-back, and he's just as bad.
Yeah. Saka's definitely moved around more than any other player on the pitch today. We have him listed as a left-back. He has played right wing since then. It's just been very, very hard to keep up with who's playing where. But Arsenal seem to be very comfortable passing that ball around at the back under very little pressure. And that's where you'd like to see Ollie Burke put that pressure on. In fact, they're under so little pressure, they can pick a pass out on the left-hand side, and that sweeper-keeper role that Aaron Ramsdale has played there to perfection, Nick.
Yeah, really did really well. And I think I knew that from you before I knew that from watching the actual stream. So
it's a terrible kick from Ramsdale, and it's gone straight back to the grateful gloves of Aaron Ramsdale. And you are getting once again a little pause from your good friend and mine, me.
You're yourself's good friend.
I'm my best friend, mate. I'm great company on my own.
Can we just talk about the most important thing that's happening today?
I think I know what you're going to say, and reading you like a book. Not a very good book either. Bravo 2-0 by Andy McNabb, which actually improves with every read. I think you are going to say the big talking point of the day is your haircut.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, I have had my haircut. It's
fresh trim.
It was done by my sister, and she's done quite well.
It's all right. Kevin Gage watches. He won't care where you got it done.
No, I was going to say, the next episode of Line of Duty tonight.
Oh, I gave up on that. It's too confusing. I can't remember who anyone is. I don't know what's going on. I think it's about the police, isn't it?
It's about yeah. It's about anti-corruption in police. It's so good. It's so good.
That looks like a corrupt decision. Surely that's a throw in to Arsenal, but no, the Blades have got it there. Saka with a bemused look on his face. He doesn't care right now about Line of Duty, and I'm sure nor do those in the stream. And look at the guns on Ben Osborne as he takes that throw in. We're on 23:30. Well, I am. Who knows where Nick is?
Yeah, around that. We'll go for that. I like that.
Time I'll get there, but it's a good play from Arsenal. Back heel, Lacazette can find his man on the left-hand side. Chance to get a shot away or across. It is the shot, and it's side netting. And Aaron Ramsdale had it covered. Martinelli, who so many Arsenal fans absolutely adore and think that he should be playing regularly. And Luxky 2.0 has got a new name, Nick.
Luxky. Shall we just call him Steve?
Good old Steve.
Good old Steve. We'll call him Steve, and he might change his name to Steve, and then problem solved.
My nephews have got a friend at their school called Dave. He's 5.
How old is he?
He's 5. Who calls a kid Dave?
Oh, God, his mum and dad have got a good sense of humour, haven't they?
He's not even christened David. He's christened Dave.
Good old Didsey. I love that. You need to pause your stream again, by the way.
Me?
Oh, yeah. You're about 3 seconds in front of me.
How can you possibly know that? I haven't even said anything.
You did. You hit the ball hit the side netting, and you said it about a week before I saw it.
Okay, well, your internet is shocking. 24:52 is where we are in this one. I feel sorry for anyone trying to keep up with us. I really do. God bless you. When we're not on BT Sport, and this is your first time watching it, it's an absolute breeze. We're both watching on the telly, and there's no dramas whatsoever. We hate BT Sport with a flame that burns like Ken Hom's hot wok.
Whoa! Don't be saying stuff like that, Hal.
We love BT Sport. They have sponsored this channel. Ignore everything I just said. We hate how Nick has to watch it online. We love BT Sport. I love the baseball that you provide. I think that's fantastic. They're the only channel that do. Sorry, Nick. Don't worry, I can dig it out. Fantastic you provide the baseball. I'm a big fan of the cricket. Of course, you've got the Windies at the moment on BT Sport. You can watch the Pakistan. You've got not just T20, but Test match.
I think you've done it.
It's great stuff.
You're overdoing
it's great
it,
stuff.
if anything.
You provide a service that I think is it's truly magnificent. And if you wish to sponsor us again, you would be made more than welcome. If it was up to me, I'd cancel Sky. And I don't mean me personally. I mean the government should. And
you're
have
digging
BT.
yourself an even bigger hole. What if Sky wants to?
I love Sky. Sky, of course, have the NFL, which I think is absolutely all right. Fine. What minute are you on? I'll get there.
I was just going to mute you as well, so I'm glad you stopped talking. I'm on 26:08.
We're level. Right, on the left-hand side, Arsenal with a chance to cross the ball in. Seeing a lot more of the ball now. Hal does not like that. Didsey trying to get a tackle in, but actually that's far too easy, and it's not even a real confident foot in there from Didsey. But, the fact that he's back there, you like to see. Ball laid back to Rob Holding. Good defender. Perhaps always doesn't get as many chances as he'd like. Partey's seen quite a bit of it as well, the former Atletico Madrid and Real Mallorca midfielder.
Yeah, they're being quite patient as well, aren't they, Arsenal? Even though they've caught us on the break a few times, but now we seem to have 11 men behind the ball. So everything that I said earlier on about not wanting 5 defenders behind the ball, now we've got 11 men behind the ball. Excellent.
Yeah, the Blades in danger of overplaying it there, I was about to say, but here's a chance if he could have got it down, Burke, but it's actually got to say, Nick, wonderful defending.
Very, very good defending, let's be honest. But, Ollie Burke's always got that pace, hasn't he, to cause problems for the defence.
And let's give credit where credit's due. Ender Stevens doing a really good defensive job on Pepe, that record signing for Arsenal, unless it wasn't. And Chambers, number 21. I don't know. I've been on so many Arsenal.
Sure it is.
It probably is. I know he's not a great signing. I've been on so many Arsenal YouTube channels, and they asked me about what I thought about Arsenal. And I always think, don't get someone on your channel to talk about your club. Get someone on your channel who supports a different club and talk about that different club.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We've said this a few times, haven't we? Don Robbie didn't do that, and we didn't do that to Don Robbie. Professionals.
We did put him on the spot, but not with that.
Oh, no, but he nearly... Well, did he nearly do well?
No, he did very
It was
badly.
very difficult. It was very difficult.
Yeah, how did we forget Luke Freeman, by the way?
Luke Freeman didn't play a game for Arsenal, though, did he? Let's not even.
Did he not make any appearance for Arsenal?
I don't think so.
I think you
Pretty
might
sure
be
he
right.
didn't.
I think you might be right. Saka again. You never know where he's going to pop up. To try and find Callum Chambers, good player Callum Chambers, former Southampton man, but that's a dreadful clearance out the back, not looking for anyone, and Holding will just make it back to his man Chambers. Saka, it's intricate passing, and it's just giving a little tease, a little taste for the Blades, but they can't get a foot in. Partey, and that occasion he does overplay it. It's really backs to the wall stuff here. I'm thinking that Arsenal are so comfortable, Nick.
Yeah, they are, and I feel like I'm miles behind again.
BT Sport, we love you, yeah, but it's not helpful with Nick's internet.
No, and this is
How
the last
can you
time
be?
I think on BT Sport.
Yeah, I think it's the last time. It's definitely the last time, because if we're on BT Sport again, you can do your own watch-alongs, you and the chat and watching. It's too difficult.
I'll just not be in it. You just
No,
do
I
it
want
on
you
your
in
own.
it. You're my favourite. You have to be in it. Free
That's
kick
cute.
to Sheffield United. We're on 29:07. Nick,
I don't know why I'm even here. 5 seconds behind. What's even the point? Right, I'm restarting the stream. I'm not having it.
by that Nick means his stream of the game he's watching. He's not cancelling his YouTube account.
Chris Wilder's still manager in Nick's time. I like that. That's very good. Very, very good.
Nice back heel there. Arsenal very tidy in possession. Callum Chambers making it back to his man Holding. It is a case of Arsenal just holding on to the ball as well, far more. I'm not seeing the possession stats, but we will have Bobby in the background bring you all those stats at half time. And I must reiterate, for those that have messaged me, Bobby does exist. And one day, when he's comfortable, you will see his face and the wonderful work he does. Do please follow him on social media. He makes wonderful graphics for professional footballers as well as the Sheffield United way, and he's doing bits. So we're very pleased for him.
Yeah, absolutely. How many is that now, Bobby? How many? Just put some fingers up. How many players? 3 players. Boom.
Ooh, is it? That's great work. Theo Robinson, one of them. Ball played over the top and headed away. Back down. Saka can try and get a shot away. Instead, he looks for the pass. And it's Martinelli. Dangerous. Scored against the Blades before. He knows what he's doing. And it's going to take a nick, but it's caught by Aaron Ramsdale on 30-26. Martinelli getting a good shot away. We're on 30-30 if you're trying to keep level with one of us.
Yeah, exactly. I am in front now. But I'm going to stay quiet. I'm just going to sit here and let you do the stream and just sit and enjoy.
Don't do that. I need your opinion. You're the insight man. You can't be the insight man and you've seen things before me.
Do you know what? Aidan, that's a very, very good joke. But you've spelt Brian Dean's name wrong. I'm not having it.
Sacrilege. Saka on the edge of the box, going to play the ball out wide to Martinelli, jinking, turning, twisting. Can he get a cross in? Yes, he can. Any touch here. Shot from Chambers, cleared off the line. Good play from Chambers. Actually kept it low. He's still got the ball. It's all Arsenal, really. It's just all Arsenal.
Yeah, we've had nothing since Didsy's shot. We've had nothing going forward.
But Didsy getting back and doing his bit, helping out the team, making that defensive tap challenge. Norwood possibly playing his teammate into a little bit of trouble. John Egan there, and Ben Osborne will clear the ball, but over the head of David McGoldrick, which means once again, this time starting at the back, Arsenal have possession with Murray again, and then in the midfield centre circle with that man, Danny Onions, Danny Ceballos.
Danny Onions. Yes, well done, Aidan. Brian Dean, that's how you spell his name. It's really annoying with this because we all literally just sat back. It's like San Marino playing against England. It's just boring.
Well, they've got a good goalkeeper too. Sharp intake of breath from Nick. Chance for Arsenal opener. It's Lacazette on 32. He has put the ball with his right foot past Aaron Ramsdale. Kicks the corner flag like a git. And that is 1-0 to the away side. And Nick, it's been coming.
It has been coming. That was very good football, you've got to admit. It
Liquid football.
Yeah, it was liquid football. It wasn't... I don't know. We need to watch the defence back now, but... And hope that there's somebody offside. No one offside.
There's no one offside. Football. Really intricate football. Nice back heel there. Danny Onions just playing the ball off superbly to Lacazette. And Arsenal fans don't rate Lacazette, Nick. What we'd give for a striker who could finish like that no one rates.
I know, exactly. But he seems to be playing a lot of games up front at the moment, Lacazette, as well. And that's a great finish. That is perfect. Oh, what can you say about that, though, mate? Not a lot. It was just excellent football. That little flick was just brilliant to watch. If that was not against us, I'd have been off my seat cheering because that was excellent. And you've just got to love football like that. But unfortunately, it's against us.
Agreed with everything. I wouldn't be up cheering. I would maybe, as a neutral, I'd say this is a good game, first of all, for a neutral. I would probably politely applaud. I'm one of those. I'm a polite applauder.
No, this is. I would be like, oh, what's a finish, my son?
Really, you're a Golazzo guy, are you? I want to show more of this shirt and less of me.
Steve's here again with a £2. Cheers, Steve.
Top
Appreciate
man, Dave.
that, mate.
£2. £2. A kid called Dave. Also, if you are watching this and you have a 5-year-old son or daughter, 2021, genders a spectrum, called Dave, no judgment here. Arsenal on 34.06. We're on now. Oh, ball played in. Could have got a touch from Saka, but it's Aaron Ramsdale. With definitely not Aaron Rams' flail there. He managed to get a hands to it for a non-Aaron Rams fail.
Have
good
you
play.
got in front of me?
What? Are you having a laugh?
Have you forwarded it?
I might have done. What are you on? Give me a time and I'm staying there.
34:23.
All right, we're on the same time. Good.
You're just a little bugger, you. You're doing this on purpose.
We have done 3 games on BT Sport, if you're watching for the first time, and each and every one of them has been a time nightmare.
Yeah.
And that's been largely down to me in the past, but tonight it's been a combination. I'm putting the blame on. I'm probably blaming Statsman Adam.
You're blaming me.
I
keep getting nick this, nick that, nick the other. Constant blaming of Nick.
Bad passing from the Blades. Unlike John Fleck, he's very, very good at professional football. That was not what he normally does. Have you noticed something, Nick? When we concede, we get more people coming into the stream to watch how miserable we are.
I know. That's why I'm trying to keep it a bit upbeat, mate.
Sign of times. If you've just come in now to watch us, you're everything that's wrong. You're broken, Britain.
Yeah, because that's going to make people subscribe and come back, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to get on a Brexit.
If you're brand new, we just shout at people who are brand new.
We don't want you. All right, we're quite happy with our loyal following of people who stick with us through thin and thin, and you come in for a bit of the more thin. God, I sound like I've just learned English for the first time.
Oh dear. Well, we've gained a few new subscribers, which is really, really nice. But maybe they might unsubscribe very soon.
Oscar Ramsdale, I'm very sorry you get the Rams fail nicknames. Well, if you go on the sea, it's Rams sail. If you don't put your sun cream on, it's Rams pale. You can come up with your own. Pop them in the chat.
I think it's Rams burn if you don't put your sun cream on.
Yeah, I got that slightly confused. If it's windy, it's Rams gale.
Yeah. If you're a postman, Rams mail. Yeah. If you're a man, you're also
Rams mail. Yeah, the same
mail.
one. Different spelling, though, kids. It's important to learn your spelling. I can't stress that enough.
Oh, my God.
Right,
we're going mental this season.
36-39. You've got to laugh.
39? What are you doing to me? You're 5 seconds in front.
How was that possible? Right, ball over the top. Arsenal on that left-hand side. You'll get there, Nick. Chance to cross it in. It's going to be on the edge of the box. Blades can clear. Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 1 on that halfway line. Didsey can try and turn. He said he goes back to the industrious, the effervescent, the always putting in a shift. Ben Osborne. He's also, I'm going to say it, Nick. I'm just going to reveal it. Friend of the channel.
Yeah, he is. You keep giving too many things away.
Sorry. Oh, is that a pass that's gone out for a corner? Remember.
No, it's not gone out for a corner.
It's not. It's
Boulders weren't happy about that then.
It's Boulders kicking it away. Right, got you. I thought he
kicked it away after it had gone out because he weren't annoyed. He weren't happy with Lundstrom, and they're best mates them as well.
I think that Baldock and Sander Berger are Bezzy mates.
They are now because they live in the same building or something, don't they?
Get us with the inside null.
But they used to be null.
I can't be bothered to say full words. Bit of IK, inside knowledge. We'll just call it
I've never
IK.
heard anyone refer to knowledge as Knoll before.
Well, it happens now.
Jason the Knoll.
The future's now, old man.
Oh my God.
Gallows humour. It's got us through this absolute car crash of a season.
Rams Kale. There you go, Rams Kale.
Kale eating his leafy greens. I like it. If he's a locksmith, he's Rams Yale.
Yes, like it. How did we get on to Rams fail? Because Ramsdale's actually done really well in the past.
I said it wasn't a Rams fail and it wasn't a Rams flail, and that's Rams nail. That's good. Jimmy would be proud of that. Good Knoll.
Jimmy would be, yeah. Good Knoll. Good Knoll.
Bit of IK, mate.
Oh dear. If you own a bucket that you carry water around in, it's another Rams pail.
Recycling the same ones but with different meanings. It's
exactly.
all fine. They're all good ideas.
They are.
Lundstrom making that ball back. We're on 38. No, we're on 39 bang on.
Wait, Lundstrom did something well.
He did something well. You know, you got to praise players where praise is due. I obviously want Lundstrom to play well if he's been picked, but realistically, we don't want him to be picked because we know he's not going to stay. And more of the case, why does he want to be picked? He could pick up an injury. I don't believe he's got a deal lined up. And he's going to be out of job. He's going to be unemployed come the summer. Poor passing blades.
Yeah, that doesn't happen though, does it, mate? It's not like us where we have to go on job interviews and stuff like that. He'll just be like, I'm free. And even if a championship club comes in,
Rams Bale and Rams Hale, I like a lot. Very, very good. What about if he can't read? If he's blind, Rams Braille.
Like.
If you're thirsty, I missed that one, Robbie. A bride would be Rams Vale. Yes,
nice.
I suppose she would. These are loads.
The good thing about this as well is
Rams
because
Trail.
I'm sat in front of a keyboard, so I'm just going through the keyboard. If you're telling a very good story, could be Ram's Tale.
Yep, that's popped
and
up.
There's also another meaning of the word tail as well. So
there's another spelling, mate.
Another spelling. I'm surprised you haven't said that with all your disgusting comments on the watch-along up to now.
Disgusting
about SCX.
I'd say witty comments. We're on 40-31. I'm loving all this Rams.
Yeah, shall we call it there?
We probably will. We've got something fun lined up for the second half to do with Sheffield United and Chickens. More to come on that. 40-44, corner to Arsenal on the right-hand side. I think this is the least commentary I've ever done on a watch-along. Absolutely without fail. Without Rams fail, the least I've done because it's taken its toll.
Yeah, we get a lot of comments when we bring the Rams fail into
flicked
play.
In, chance, any shot, could go in, takes a deflection, goes wide, hits the monster sign. Ooh, that was a chance.
It would have been a chance if I'd have seen it until just now.
Okay, I've done another nice little pause for you.
Your little pause is probably about half a millisecond, and then you'll be 20 seconds in front in a minute.
I honestly, if you've managed to stick with us during this watch along, I think we should be giving you money. All right, because this has been time-wise very difficult for anyone. If you've just ignored our constant stop-start and just gone, forget it, you're behind, I'll live with it. I respect that as well. I'm sure this is more amusing than the BT commentary. I hope so. Left-hand side, corner to Arsenal. Bit of leg from Nick. Don't say this hasn't gone up a notch in terms of being a more of an adult channel as we do the later games. It's got a 15 rating. We just botched it up to 18. Arsenal get a shot away with Lacazette, but it's blocked brilliantly. Lundstrom, can he pick a pass out? Yes, he can. Back heel from Ben Osborne. My man of the match so far, Ben Osborne. Burke with a very poor touch. Really had no idea who was around. And it was Lacazette and Arsenal. You can't give them the ball back that cheaply, Nick.
No, you can't. And if Lacazette has done a lot of running in this game, he will be like a sweat.
We're not starting that. If anyone heard you, how far away are you from your mic now?
Oh, that's true. I am quite far away.
Like you think your mic's good enough for you to lean back to do a Fat Joe?
Do a Fat Joe. I've just got a loud voice, so I think it probably will carry.
All Gallows is more amusing than the BT commentary. Thank you, Johnny. Great stuff. Johnny, very supportive of this channel, and we love you, mate. Chance for Didsy to get into the box, which he does, twisting, turning like someone who twists and turns. Hadn't thought of one there. Already was committed to the sentence.
You need to pause it for a good 5 seconds.
Just tell me the time.
No, because you'll be in front. It's better for me to be in front because you do the commentary.
Just tell me what time you're on.
33:20.
No, you're not 10 minutes behind.
Oh, sorry, 43:20.
Norwood, on the edge of the box, crosses it in. Any header here, but not that one. And it's going to fall back kindly.
Header,
good shot away.
Oh.
Saved.
Ooh.
Oh, decent effort. Good play from
Egan.
Johnny Egan, rolling back the seasons, looking like he was playing against Burnley there.
Absolutely. We haven't seen many shots from Egan in his Blaze career, have we? But every one's been decent.
I was just about to say, the manager, Chris Wilder. I was just about to say it. Chris Wilder always says he wants more goals from his centre-backs, and just for a moment, like, you know, when you've had bad news and you go to sleep and you forget about it, and then you wake up in the morning and you forget about it, and then it comes back. That was like that.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's not good, mate.
Sorry, I think we've just had a bit of a Debbie Downer there, haven't we? On just as we approach half time.
We have, but do you know what? People have stuck with us. We've been in there.
Some have. Yeah. Some have gone.
Who's the some that have gone though?
The ones that I told to go, the ones I didn't want. This isn't for them. This is for a select group who do the work, who make the effort, who have a go at the Ramsdale nonsense. This isn't for the Johnny-come-latelys who just want to see us sad after an Arsenal goal. If you've been with us from the start, you're one of our brethren.
You are one of our brethren, yeah.
Oh, that's good. I can hear you now. Headed out.
Yeah, hello.
Norwood's done the heading out there. This has been, without doubt, my laziest commentary effort. Because I can do this.
The heading out there.
I can do this like a professional if I want to. But this has taken its toll, this game. So, 45. We've got 1 minute added on. Thank you very much, Leeds. 20.
I think
21.
Oh, there we go. He's back. We lost you for a second there, Mr. Hal.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
Right, we're approaching half time, but there is a corner to Arsenal, so potential for them to go in and have a 2-0 lead. Of course, the worst time to concede.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
local commentary for local people.
That's what we like.
Except for Hal's nowhere near me.
Don't bother about that. Ball switched in. Chance to, is it going to fall to anyone again? It's a Blades player. It'll be cleared for a throw in, just sort of 5 yards outside of where the corner flag that Jamie Vardy hates lives. God, I'm struggling with words tonight. And Ender Stevens will clear it.
Yeah, we are. I think Alex is right. I think we are sort of a married couple, even though we've never met each other.
We have as much sex.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's the late night show.
We do have a lot of sex, don't we? This has got weird. This has got very weird. I feel like I can say whatever I want when I've got my legs up.
Not when I'm drinking. Don't do that again. Nearly went out. As I've said to you before, that was nearly in the wrong hole.
Oh my god, I'm going to swear that as well. I need to calm down for a second.
It's a family show.
It's half time.
One man. Let's get the halftime graphic on. But one man that always brings it to. Thank you, Bobby. What sterling job. Bobby's earned his corn tonight. Can we just please try and remember that Bobby's watching? Honestly, Nick, just tidy it up. One man that we can always rely on for sensible analysis and stats is that man, Adam Wilson. Drop us some knowledge in your thoughts, Adam, while I sort out some issues.
Isn't John Lundstrom having a blinder?
What's he actually done in this game? I think he's just given the ball away a few times. I've not really noticed him.
Well, it was 9 minutes 13 before he had his first touch. Specifically after you guys said, have a look, watch John Lundstrom's performance, and then.
Do you remember that, Adam? When you could do that on Sky, you could just have player cam.
Yeah,
it was boring.
Very interesting, would it?
Let's be honest. That was so boring. It was a cool little feature that Sky did, But you had it on for about 2 minutes. And you're like, well, this is boring. Watching a
I
striker
did it
just
once.
walk around.
I remember a Chelsea game, did it for Idiger Johnson, and I thought, this is the most boring thing. I don't even like Idiger Johnson.
Did you switch over to Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank then?
Yeah, look at you with your Chelsea Knoll.
Yeah. Oh my God, Adam, you've come in at the wrong time. We just it's like we're drunk. It feels
Adam,
like
have you been
rubbish.
watching Watchalong, or have you made the sensible decision and put BT Sport commentary on?
No, I've been watching the game and then listening to you guys because you've not been commentating on the game, have you?
No,
So it's been pretty easy to watch the TV and then just listen to you guys in the background.
Yeah.
We've been throwing out some incredible null, haven't we, Hal? All games.
Oh, it's been Knoll City, mate. Population this stream.
Or nil
Adam,
City.
Adam,
Sheffield United nil again.
Yeah, you were right, weren't you? You were right.
It's going to be 1-1. I'm trying to be positive. It's going to be 1-1.
Can I give a shout out to Bargav, by the way, who I met virtually yesterday? Really nice chap. And he has been brought into the bosom, the family of people who call Sheffield United rather than Sheffield. I only had to correct him 6 times, but he got it and he's maintained it. And Bargav, God loves a trier, and I love you. Let's look at these possession stats. Adam, talk us through what you see in front of your face.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we've had 40% possession. It felt like Arsenal had a lot more possession than that, if I'm being brutally honest. 2 shots, yeah, it's about par for the course for us, really. Pass success, 82%. That's probably because we're not making many passes at all. There's Lundstram and Ampadu pass to each other about 6 times each in quick succession, so that boosts that stat. But it's all Arsenal, isn't it? It's just one-way traffic. We got the occasional glimpse of going forward, but Arsenal can get as many as they want from this, if I'm being quite honest.
Can you see us scoring?
No. So drag that out a bit more. No, I don't think it's quite going to be our day for Liverpool.
I thought you were going to say, no, I can't.
Not at the minute. No, it's just it's been the same story all season, hasn't it? We just don't look like scoring. It was exactly the same last week at Leeds. We did score on the brink of half time, don't get me wrong, but the game was very similar to the Leeds game. It's just when Arsenal were going to score. But what a lovely goal it was. You've got to give them credit. That was worked brilliantly. It's a bit of a shame, really. I can't even blame Lundstram for that. I'd love to blame John Lundstram, but even he wasn't at fault for that one.
Bobby, can we just get a look again at our lineup, please, on screen? And we'll get back to the stats in just a second. This is just to have a look, Adam, at the substitutes. What changes would you like to see?
Lundstram off, no great surprise. I'd take Lundstram off. I'd drop McGoldrick back and bring either Brewster or Moussa on.
Interesting. Nick, would you like to make any changes?
I'd like to see Ndiaye on as well. Half time, yeah, I think you've got to go for a couple of substitutions because that was dreadful. Change it up, change the formation, do something different. Let's just give Arsenal something to think about because we can't carry on how we were playing in that first half. It was dreadful. We barely put 3 passes together. And, yeah, fair enough. We created, well, can you say we created 2 chances? We definitely created 1 chance. Good ball into McGoldrick that he actually probably could have dispatched. If it had been on his right, we might have seen Onion Bag kind of ball going Onion Bag. But, yeah, it's on his left foot. He just dragged it, didn't he? It would have been nice to have seen that, but it has been. It's been really poor. Defensively, we've done okay, but we've got caught a few times on the break, and Ender Stevens has messed about with the ball at left centre back quite a bit. He's been poor, in my opinion. But yeah, we need to change something. Something's got to give.
Yep, something has got to give. I agree with that. Adam, let's go back to the stats again, because obviously Bobby's made a lot of effort in putting these together, and I think he does a cracking job. He gets them out so quickly. It doesn't inspire with any confidence there that there's really going to be anything if we maintain it like this. If we take Lundstram out and we go with maybe Didsey dropping in the hole, do you see more chance creation? Is that the issue? Is it the midfield?
Yeah, it is, because the ball, it's not sticking. In the past, we've had at least made the ball stick a little bit, but they're just Arsenal just playing through the midfield. Every time we clear it, it's straight to an Arsenal player and it's back on the back foot and defend again. I mean, defensively, we've not been too bad. I mean, there's been a few chances, but they've looked pretty solid considering what they're up against. But it's just they're just letting them sort of pass through, and it's just back to the wall, really. We just don't look like an outlet, and Arsenal have just, I mean, the goalkeeper and the Arsenal's back line have had a comfortable day, and they've been able to get Saka forward with far too much ease for our liking. I mean, we know what a great player he is, and he's just got too much time to get forward. They don't really need to worry about the end of the field.
Can we get Oscar Ramsdale's comment on screen for just a second? Because I think, Adam, you are going to really appreciate this. This is your kind of stat that Ramsdale, for 68 appearances, has had 243 saves, 115 goals conceded, 3 errors leading to goals and 1 assist. Dean Henderson, 44 appearances, has had 120 saves, 38 goals conceded, 2 errors leading to goals. We can, of course, remember those. So what do you make when you read that?
He's kept busy, isn't he? Too busy. I mean, there's no doubt that Ramsdale... I'd be interested to see what that was like in the second half of the season, because 243 saves, but Ramsdale liked to save everything. The first 2 and 3 months of the season, it was going on to John Street, and he would try and make the save. He would go 10 yards wide. He was definitely just trying to save everything and probably trying too hard, which wasn't needed. And there's no doubt that Ramsdale is a good shot stopper, but he's just had too much to do. And dare I say it, Dean Henderson in this Sheffield United side, I don't think would have saved many more than Aaron Ramsdale. That might be controversial.
I've got to disagree a little bit there, Adam. And the reason for that is because where it says 3 errors leading to goals, there's been a lot of shots this season that I've looked at Ramsdale and thought, I should have saved that. And how many times have we said at the start of the season that it was Ramsdale's fault? And then we got to a point where we were saying, he couldn't have done anything about that. We never said that about Dean Henderson. We never said, Dean Henderson couldn't have done anything about that. It was just a given that unless he makes a mistake, the goal's not going to be scored. But with Ramsdale, I don't know. I just feel like start of the season, there were things that maybe weren't classed as errors, but he should have done a lot better with.
Agree. It's been a lot better when Ramsdale's not been parrying out. That was my big issue, is that he was parrying out into the middle of the penalty area. And that is a goalkeeper is an absolute no-no. And that's where Ramsdale was at fault. He's been doing that a lot less. Watch him go and parry one straight into the second half or something. But
a question for you, Adam, and for the comments, please. If you had to vote now for player of the season, pop it in the comments as well. Who's your player of the season?
David McGoldrick. Nick?
I always feel like it's one of them where it's recency bias because, David McGoldrick's definitely up there. John Egan, for me, another one. I think it's only them two, really. I don't think anyone else is close. But obviously, with Egan being injured more recently, I think it's got to go to McGoldrick, hasn't it?
I'm going Ramsdale. I think it would mean a lot to him.
Oh, get away!
No,
get away!
It would for the whole season, Hal.
It would mean so much to him. It would probably be enough.
It was shocking for the first half of the season, Hal. You can't give a player recency bias. I've just said it.
It would probably mean more to him than any other player, and I think he'd go on to have a great Sheffield United career, whereas Didsy knows we love him. Ramsdale's had no fans in, and all he's been seeing is the abuse on social media. If he won player of the season, he'd know that we're good fans, we recognise his effort, and we back him. It would mean so much to him.
So you're giving your player of the season on sentiment rather than the player of the season, Hal?
Nicky Marker's won it before, mate. All right, it doesn't matter.
I'm not happy with that, Al.
Thank you very much, the child. I don't like that name. Let's change that one. Especially as this is the After Dark episode.
I think Ramsdale's been the player of 2021. So since the turn of the year, Aaron Ramsdale has been the best player.
Yes.
But for the overall season, David McGoldrick, overall, if we're taking the 30 and a half games so far,
hey, call
it's
me
David
crazy.
McGoldrick for me.
Call me crazy. I've seen a lot of other people agreeing with me. So, I also want to shout out Adrian, who's sticking up for the fact that, yes, we have a Sheffield United fan channel and we are very proud of it. And we would love more people to subscribe. Please do hit like as well if you are watching us on the stream. Please do subscribe. Another thing I'll throw out there, which is something that has been asked of us, to get our videos as podcasts, you can download them from YouTube and convert to an MP3. If you want to do that, Google 4K video downloader. That will sort you out. Adam, you're going to like this. This is a bit of fun. So Matthew has been in touch with the Sheffield United Way. Matthew Davidson. He said, new chicks have hatched. Cockerel is called Chicken Burger. The hen is called Hender Stevens. I've got lots of them, so I'm desperately in need of some new Sheffield United related chicken and hen names. Yes. So I think we've obviously Glenn Cockerel has got to be up there.
John Egan.
Very good. Yeah, very good. He's straight in there. Pop in the comments your hen and chicken related names. What about, Kieran Dowell? Kieran Fowl?
Like it.
Okay. It. Paul Pexi Solido.
Yes. That's better.
Okay.
Like Mamadou Peck, who one appearance.
Like Mamadou Sek. Yeah.
Nice.
Like that.
What about Pat Chick Sufo? Okay. Oh, Rian Rooster, you and take a bow, son.
Brilliant.
Take a boo, son. Dean Henderson, Dwight Yoke. I mean, I don't remember Dwight York playing for Sheffield United too many times. How's that name? Taller than Hal? I mean, you've got absolutely no idea.
That's random, Steve. There's no need for that, Steve.
You've got no idea. I'm 5'9", so I don't know how tall you are. You might be taller than me, but it's still an odd name to call someone.
Should we give him his full name? What about Philip Jagielka?
Could be. Pecking Bottom. I'm reading these names now. Oliver Yeah, I think Ben Shaw with Glenn Cockerel. I mean, you're gonna struggle to beat that. Chris Bantam, very good. Jim Layton.
Did Jim Layton play for the Blades?
He did. What about William Fatty Yokes?
Fair. That's the point.
Clive Hendonker.
Ollie Cluckburney. That's shocking. But I like your effort, Johnny. I like your effort.
Paul Coops.
Oh, yes.
Jamal Campbell Chicken Rice. I mean, that is so bad it's good. It's so dreadful.
Chicken and rice or chicken and rice? I'm not
David Cockerel, like David Cottrell.
Oh,
thank you, Alex. That's very good. Adam, I thought you'd be all over these.
Yeah, there's been some good ones. I'll have to give it some thought. I'll be back with some comments.
David McGold Chick.
Yeah, it's pressure though, isn't it? When you're sat here trying to talk at the same time as trying to think of these things, it's quite difficult.
It is.
Keep them coming. Tony Chicken Curry is brilliant. Lawrence Henhoivel.
Nice.
Please keep them coming. I'm happy with these for the majority of the second half. If I had a power cut now and I couldn't watch the second half, I wouldn't be bothered. These are better.
Yeah. James BK.
That's brilliant.
Alan Cork. Derek Doodle Do. That's interesting.
Oh dear.
John Peck is good.
John Peck, yes.
I mean, Neil Warncock would also work.
Who?
Neil Warnock, but Warncock.
Right.
For a cock. If we pretend he's a duck, second half, Bobby. George Balduck.
Nice, like that. Do you know what?
So I didn't realize now.
Yeah. We're branching into ducks, a sentence we've not said on the watch along before.
I didn't even realise that we kicked off in all honesty.
We've kicked off. We're on 45-18. Didsy on the edge of the area. Going to get a shot away. It's high, wide, and not very handsome. Yes. Curtis Hendricks. And for that reason, we're leaving Adam because he's clearly ahead of us.
I am ahead of you. I'll not spoil it. Well, I will spoil it. But
don't spoil it.
I thought he was pointing for a
Just joking, Adam.
And then Nick cuts me out at that point as well. Brilliant. But look, I've got to go. I'm actually sat with a gunner watching this second half who's just said to me, "This game don't matter for Arsenal. We're only bothered about Europe."
That's the worst thing an Arsenal fan could say to you. Phil Stark, look his accent, by the way. Ollie Norwood. Going to lift it up. Here it is. Here's a chance. Saved. Pushed away. Ben Osborne. Is he about to be fouled? Because Adam has already spoilt it by seeing into the future. Referee says no. It's a goal kick. We are on 46-16 if you're trying to keep up with us. You can pause your telly to get level with us. You can pause YouTube, Adam, or you can pause whatever you're watching us on, except, I believe, Twitter. If someone could correct me on that in the comments, that would be great.
Right, guys, I shall leave you to it.
Thanks a lot, mate.
1-1, you heard it here first.
Okay, I don't know how far ahead he is, but if that's the case, that's very exciting. I think that's just your prediction.
That's my prediction for the full-time score.
Yeah.
If it was 1-1, you wouldn't see me on screen. I would be jumping around. So I will go with my 45-second advantage and leave you to it, boys.
Enjoy the second half, mate. I want to say that Nick,
Cheers.
you're not the furthest behind. Johnny has said they're only just coming out for the second half in his stream.
Oh,
Gus Uhlenbeek.
Oh, that was easy.
Friend of the show.
It's not even a pun. It's in his name.
Just his name. Good Noel. Shane, we've got a Gus Uhlenbeek podcast available on our channel. He was without doubt the nicest man. Every player we asked him about that he played with before, he said the same thing, which is very, very funny, and it's worth checking out. Lovely guy.
Definitely. You need to pause about 6 seconds, Hal.
Okay, well, I'm on 47-27.
Huh? Oh.
Before I pause, I give you the time.
I'm miles in front of you now.
What are you on? Give me a time.
47, 42.
All right, we're level now. Okay, so it is Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 1. God bless you. If you're trying to keep level with us, God bless you. Because that's a tall order. I can't believe that many people are still in the stream with the messing about. We've messed about with this time more than the Blades have at the back with the ball. But keep your chicken-related Sheffield United players coming in. I think this is the kind of theme we could keep going.
I think we could do a full stream on that.
A full live stream on puns. We've got some very good streams coming up, by the way. We'll be looking at the accounts for Sheffield United, which were released recently. We've got a special stream on that. Got some former players coming up. Nick, you're rolling your head back. I happen to know the man we're speaking to is watching this.
I was falling asleep while talking about accounts.
Don't do that. Got a good friend, Darren, who's going to be joining us, and Nick's very excited about it. Darren, bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Nick's genuinely, he was doing that as a joke. You're worse than me and BT. There's no one from BT watching. We have got Darren watching.
Ollie Berg cannot stay on his feet.
Yeah, if he'd managed to not fall over, that would have been good. Ball on the right-hand side.
I'll tell you what, mate. We've actually looked like we're trained to attack in the second half.
Come out of the traps. A lot stronger. Lundstrom, good ball over the top. Ben Osborne. And that looks like a foul, or was he? Yeah, was he playing for it when he knew he lost control? Possibly. Some good suggestions coming in. Loving the Dean Henderson shout, the George Ball pluck. That's better than George Ball duck, which I gave you earlier.
Yeah, sorry, I was just watching that back there. That I thought that the Arsenal player had just tried to nick it through his legs, and he got the last touch, but obviously he was asking for a foul that was never a foul. Look at this. Four men round the ball. This is what we want to see. This is what we wanted to see all season. It looks like they're actually going for it.
Alexander Blessing Gagan pressing. Oh, that sounds good. Ooh. Tell you what, if we don't make it into a rap song, John Barnes will.
Absolutely.
Mooseg, I mean. Bobby, you don't have to put them all on screen. That's funny, though. It made me laugh. I like it. Hen Osborne.
Oh, man.
Take a boost, son. Right, we're rapidly losing viewers as we continue with this crap. 50-15, it is Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 1, although replace Arsenal with everyone we've played this season, and I could say that at 50 minutes.
Yeah, good point. Very, very good point.
Stefan Kugel.
Oh, I like that. I don't know why people are putting curries in now. Called tikka masala.
Darren, chicken curry you can have as well. If you just want your curry footballers, we're doing that for the Wolves game.
Call tikka masala though. That's not even a chicken. That's just a curry.
Yeah,
I'm
and a
not happy with that.
boring
Ollie Burke's
curry.
away though.
All right,
Ollie
let's
Burke's
talk
off.
football. 51 minutes. Ollie Burke bursting into the box on this left-hand side. He forgot to take the ball with him, and Arsenal have got it back and clear for a throw-in. Good running, though.
Yeah, really good running.
He's good at that. He's good at running. I think that he has a career in track and field.
Yeah, but he might fall over a few times. That's the problem that we've got.
That is an issue for Ollie. Yeah, he doesn't stay on his feet too well. We're on 51-20. Thank you to all of those that have actually, I'm just about to say joined us. We've lost roughly 100 in the last few minutes. I blame all of you for your crap puns. It's definitely not my fault. Ball swung. I was going to say in, but that would be generous. Swung out, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Is that a shot or is that a cross?
I mean, his trusty ping of Ollie Norwood has definitely let him down there. That was really poor. He's got to do better. By the way, if you do watch these and you never comment, make it today. We'd love to give you a shout out. I've had messages from people I know who've said that they don't comment. And you can. It'd be great. It'd be great to welcome you in.
Ollie with chicken.
Doesn't work on any conceivable level.
That's a shocking effort.
Do you get the game?
Ollie with chicken. I'm going to call him that from now on. I don't know why.
No, I like that. It's a really good name. Although if we ever met him, he'd think we thought he wasn't brave.
Yeah, that is true. But we're never going to meet him. So Ollie with chicken it is.
I like Johnny's way of asking what the time is. Oh, no, actually, I think you're saying what even is time as in the abstract concept of time. I thought you were asking it the way my 4-year-old asks, what time is it? What even is time? It's 52:40 on our clock. But yes, tangible. Here's a chance for Arsenal. No, that's a replay. Brilliant.
Did you do that on purpose or not?
It's like Alan Partridge when they show the replay. He goes, and it's another.
Oh my!
No, that wasn't even a replay. That's when someone hits the ball in the back of the net again from the rebound. Got that all wrong. Can we just reverse time for the last minute? God,
we've lost even more now. No, people think we don't know what we're talking about.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
good play from Egan there, coming forward, taking the ball, commanding. It was the Egan of old. It was excellent to see. 53-21. Lots of nice, neat passing from the Blades. I think we've come out second half looking a little bit better. Would you say, Nick?
Yeah, definitely. We've come out on the front foot, and we like to see it. We didn't even have that against Leeds.
Thriker. Yes, Tony. Sometimes I don't help myself. Ball in the middle, played on this left-hand side. Chance for the Blades to get something going. This is our decent, patient build-up, but then one touch too many, and Arsenal will get the ball clear. Alex Partey, what have you made of him?
Alex Partey?
I know, who cares? They play for Arsenal, and the fact that there are Arsenal fans watching this stream, who cares? By the way, why are there Arsenal fans watching this stream? They've got their own, Arsenal fan. Yeah, Arsenal fan TV, and Don Robbie doing his own thing, which is excellent. Mark Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell, we're on 54-22, fouled by John Lundstrom. Do you think John Lundstrom isn't giving his all because he is genuinely concerned about picking up a knock that would potentially, ruin his move to Real Madrid?
I think so.
Are you eating during the stream?
I've been eating. The
disrespect for the viewers that you have is absolutely.
Did you see me doing it earlier when you were talking? I was going like this.
Disrespect that
really,
Nick has
quickly, so
for all of you. I haven't eaten since 4:00. I haven't been to the toilet, and that's because I love and care about each and every one of you.
I think you need to go to the doctors, you mate.
Stuffing his face with Haribo.
They're squidglets.
Are
they
they?
are Haribos, but squidglets. If you're saying Haribo, I think you're talking about Star Mix or Tang Fastics. These are squidglets. And,
can we get in the comments
Moorish.
Your favourite Haribo? I think Star Mix is a great shout. Sports Mix.
Boring.
On the right-hand side. Arsenal with Lacazette on the edge of the box, gets that shot away, curled on that right foot, always going wide past Aaron Ramsdale's right-hand post. No, I'm not bringing that up again. Clayton Donald-Duxon.
Nice. I was
Give him a
Donald Duck one for ages.
At Adam Blade 83. Give him a follow on Twitter. While you're there, thank you, Cloud Dizzle. I should get some food. While you're there, give us a follow on the Sheffield United Way. We do some really great tweets. All right, Nick, I think we do.
We do some good tweets. Yes, we do. We do. You do some good tweets.
Yeah, right. It's mostly me.
Mine are better. Do you know when you see a really good tweet?
Often,
I've probably done it.
Often got spelling mistakes in them.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't edit. Twitter, please give us an edit button. Just for Nick, please. If nothing else, because I kind of read them before I press.
You and Bain. I like that.
Anton Quackford. I think that might be the best.
I don't care if it's not a chicken. I like it. It's a duck.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good point. It's not the best. We're doing ducks.
It was
for
good.
The Southampton game.
And then we're doing antelopes after that.
Oh, I can't wait for the big antelope stream. 56:51. By the way, my dad will be watching, and every time he emails me about these streams, he never calls them a watch along, and he never calls a stream. He'll call them the sing along and the steam, which I haven't corrected him on yet, but I do love. But he makes me laugh a lot more.
What better place to correct him on than live on the stream?
Absolutely. Get a shot away, Didsy. Takes a block and then a header away. Chance on the edge of the box. Oh, it's not going to fall. It's going to fall to Arsenal. Every 50-50, of course, has fallen to the Gunners. And nice touch to get away from his man. This is good running from Saka, but then excellent defending. Surely he's fouled. The referee says yes.
Good old gorgeous George.
Chick Montgomery. Che Adams. I mean, it works written down.
I don't even think it works written down.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's given us more money than anyone else today, so he's my favourite watch-alonger.
What, Steve?
Yeah, Dave's done his bits.
I love that he's put egg in his name as well now. Legend.
Yeah.
Someone's put Steve Bruce. Is that a pun? I don't think it's a pun. I'm not sure what it is.
Dominic Calvert. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, Ewan's got the duck theme running, and I respect that.
Quackbrun.
I mean, you'd really hit a high mark, Ewan, and for me, I'd have retired on that.
Yeah. He's probably going to message me afterwards with a list of all his duck ones.
Blaze of glory. Yeah, you can get involved in the stream even if you don't know Nick personally. It's fine. You're less likely to get on screen, but of course you can get involved. Right, here's a throw in just over halfway to Arsenal on this right hand side by the John Street stand. It's going to be thrown into Saka, who's probably played one of his better games today in the Arsenal 11. He's been really bright and seen a lot of the ball. Aaron Ramsdale kicks it forward over halfway. Good kick on to get it to Didsy. Then not a terrible touch, and Ben Osborne will chase everything because he gives his all. And Bernd Leno is going to come out and win that slide challenge, sweeper keeper styley. Not one that always comes out, and it's a free kick to the Blades in their own half, which George Bulldog will take.
Question for you though, Hal. Do you know when John Lundstrom leaves? Do you think we'll change the name of the John Street to the John Lundstrom? Yes,
and retire the number 7 shirt.
Yeah, because we've never had anyone good that's been number 7 other than John Lundstrom, have we?
Absolutely, John Lundstrom, the best. That's a terrible pass. And I think that if you were to sort of show someone the entire season in one passage of football, it's literally that pass from Ethan Ampadu.
Yes, absolutely. Ethan Ampadu, I think he's had a half-decent season. Definitely a good second half to the season. First half was pretty poor.
Steve York, thank you very much. Foghorn, Fleckhorn, sorry. You've given us £2, so you can say what you like.
I like that. That's a good one there. That's a very good one. And if you want to give us some more money, not just you, then we're in good cheek. Oh, yes, that's what we like. Thank you, Ian.
You'll struggle with my name.
Yeah, no. Can't think of anything for you, Hal, sorry. But I'm sure somebody else could.
Keith Eggwoods. That's good. That's better. He's back on form.
How about Hal Chicken Stewart?
Yes, he's playing the game. Right, Arsenal on the edge of the box through Alex Lacazette dropping deeper and deeper, playing like Didsy. And it's Granit Xhaka, number 34 on his back, and then his name as well, another reason that I know who it was. on the left-hand side. Got John Lundstrom to beat. Lundstrom not closing him down and staying slightly standoffish there, which gives Xhaka the opportunity to play it out on that far right-hand side now. And Saka in the box takes a nice touch, as he has done through most of the day. Does get the break, of course. The 50-50s have fallen kindly. Partey linking up well with, I think, Chambers out there. Partey just sees the run of Didzi from his blind side. He's just such an intelligent footballer, the former Real Mallorca man. Saka lays it back off. Here's a chance. Martinelli, back to Saka. Going to fall on the edge of the area, and then lucky break. But the Blades just can't clear anywhere sensibly, and Dizzy thinks I'll have to come back and do it on my own, and eventually cleared to halfway. Can Ollie Burke do anything in this game? No.
This is boring, mate. This is so boring to watch.
It's the story of the season, Nick. There's been 2 or 3 really exciting games, and they've rekindled the love and the passion for the football, but this game has really been, for a Blades point of view, very drab.
Yeah, really bad. Nearly as bad as Hen Stewart.
Yeah, that's bad.
The guy's a legend. Steve is a legend. So whatever you put, mate, I'm going to go with.
Agreed. Saka, good football this from Arsenal. They deserve to win this game by more than 1 goal. It's on the edge of the area. Saka, it's a nice touch. Chance to get the shot away. Takes a deflection. Will fall kindly to Lacazette. Is he offside? He doesn't care. Puts in a very, very heavy cross.
Yeah, he does. Well done, Ollie Burke there. Really well played.
Good play from Burke. This second half has seen Nick and Hal try and at least remain slightly on the same time.
Yeah, we'll just leave it as it is now. I don't even care anymore.
I
can't even see us scoring, mate, if I'm being completely... Like Adam said, can't see us scoring, so... Does it really matter?
Yep.
It does matter.
62-41 if you want to try and keep up with us. Why would you?
Exactly. What are they saying in the... By the way, if anyone's actually listened to any of the commentary, are they just absolutely slating us, saying how shocking we are? I'd like to know that.
A team of chickens would do better. I do feel for Bobby in the background. There's a chance. Blades in the area. Ball humped clear. That's a word. And it'll fall to Lacazette. Martinelli, he's got skills to pay the bills. And cleared. After is he down injured? Yeah, that's to clear it out for a throw in. And Martinelli doing the old foreigner shuffle.
The old I've broken my leg and I'll be up in 10 seconds.
He is fine.
Actually, it looks quite injured, to be perfectly honest.
Didn't get me free kick. I'm injured. He's absolutely fine.
I don't know what's happened there. Oh, I think he's
nothing.
Yeah, it's his right ankle.
Is it?
He don't look good, mate. He don't look good. He don't look good.
No, it looks fine to me. I don't know what he's playing at. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh no! Oh,
right. Subs time.
Right.
Burke off. Rian Rooster on. McChicken on. McGold Chick off.
McChicken. Oh my god! Right. Well, it were good while it lasted. We're probably not going to get anywhere near their goal now. So. Yeah, let's just carry on talking about chickens and ducks and that.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Carl McDonald, who's joining us for the watch along. Thanks to those of you that have joined us for the first time. There's a few people from the Sheffield 2 4SU forum have said they'd give us a go for the first time because I said, please. Thank you to you for joining us. Also, massive shout to Panchero, who's a massive supporter of these watch alongs, less so Ben. But thank you, each and every one of you, for getting involved and supporting. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget to give it a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you're a heathen and you're going to hell.
Yes, that's exactly what we want to be telling people, Hal.
Well, you know what? If you are God-fearing, it'll work.
It's true. It's true.
And if you're not, you won't care. So that's why it's fine to say.
That is a very good point. I'll give you that.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm not someone, Nick, you might know by now, who worries too much about what they're saying.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do in my professional capacity.
I'm going to say, if only you had a job where it didn't matter what you said.
I'm extremely professional between the hours of 1 and 4 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Coatsy! I don't know why that clap weren't even a football-y clap. Wait. Coatsy!
I got a lot of time for Ian Coates because he's one of the few people that has bought Sheffield United Way merch. He's good.
Yes.
He's a good egg.
He's good. He's good.
Right, ball over the top. We've said that a lot. From Arsenal, we want more cement football today. Baldock using his strength, using that concussion strength to get a good throw in. Well played, George Baldock.
Concussion strength?
Concussion strength.
Is that a thing?
Bobby's doing lots of hand signals and looking very excited. Have you any idea why?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. Bobby, if you want to be in the stream, just tell us. You can come in any time. No, he doesn't. All right, fine. He does exist, I promise you. Is there a Sheffield United Way egg cup? We're working on it. Our people are speaking with your people. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, there's a lot of merch. If you're on YouTube, you can purchase it and it will be posted out by Nick's fair hand. Also, if you're watching this watch along later, I don't know why people do that, Nick.
No. People will forward to the goal, won't they?
The goal, yeah. I have very, very strange. But people do watch the watch-alongs later. More people watch it later than actually live, which we're always baffled by. But if you are watching later, do please pop some comments down below in YouTube. Let us know your favourite chicken and or duck related pun based on the Sheffield United footballer.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a good job this isn't a sponsored video, is it, mate?
Yeah, next game will be, and we will be far more professional.
Yeah, unless you don't want us to be professional.
Tough. Then... You're gonna. We're gonna be, because there's money on the line.
Yes, exactly. What's going on here? Saka's just gone down for no reason. So, do we think it's another dive? Were we after a free kick there when the ball was nowhere near him?
Nah, I think he might actually be injured. And William is going to be brought on, possibly for Saka. He's been absolutely everywhere. He's danced around the pitch. He reminds me very much, I'm sure, Nick, you're thinking the same of a young Michael Twiss.
I was going to say John Travolta, but we'll go with Michael Twiss. Yeah.
In his prime.
A David Lee, would you say?
No, I wouldn't, because I like David Lee. I thought he was a very good centre-back.
Oh, he's a centre-back. I thought he was a midfielder.
He reminds me, Nick, and I think now you're definitely thinking the same. We'll try and say this at the same time. Reminds me of a young John Cutbush.
I wasn't even thinking about Johnny Cutbush. We all love a bit of Cutbush.
Oh, JC. That's the original JC, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
There's before Cutbush and after Cutbush. That's how we kind of delineate time. Right, it's... God, it's been a watch along
when
today.
Was Big JC? JC
when?
Hammer. Yeah, when was it?
By the way, if you wonder what the Hammer reference is, then that is in reference to Jason Tyndall, who I call JT Hammer because he is a West Ham fan. John Cutbush played for Sheffield United between 1977 and 1981, 129 games, 1 goal. He is 71 years young.
Oh, legend. Could you imagine if you were watching this?
He didn't make it into our best foreign blades, but he's actually from Malta.
What?
Mm.
John Cutbush is from
Malta.
He's a
Malteser.
He's a Malteser.
He's a Justin Haber.
Justin Haber. Yeah, I remember that dude.
Well, he's on Netflix. There's a Netflix program about cooking. He owns a restaurant in Malta, which is about him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
well, we're playing some actual good football here. So
we are. So we'll get back into it.
The game.
Okay, Ollie McChicken lays it back to Norwood. Finds his man Ben Osborne, who's been very busy today. Tries to win that ball back after losing it, but there's just too many feet. Rian Rooster does his bit, and that'll be kept in brilliantly. Danny Onion's not happy.
Can I ask why onions? Does Ceballos mean onions in Spanish or something like that?
It doesn't, but it's very close to the word for onions.
Oh, right.
I was in Gibraltar when my friend Harry and I realised that, and it's kind of stuck.
I see.
We were both learning Spanish.
Fair enough. Oh, Simon's a Malteser. Love that. Is that actually what you call people from Malta?
No. You'd be a Maltese. You'd just be...
No, I know you're Maltese, but are you a Malteser?
No, you'd just be Maltese.
I do know.
Well, what do you think you're called if you're from Gibraltar?
Oh, no, you're a Brit. You're not a Briton. Oh, I don't know.
What do you think you're called if you're from Gibraltar? Let's see if anyone gets this. Pop it in the comments.
Gibraltese.
It's not Gibraltese. I know Bobby knows it.
Gibraltarian.
It's not Gibraltarian. Does anyone know what you are if you are from Gibraltar? What you'd be called, a sort of plural? It's a good one. This is the best one we've done in the stream so far.
I don't know. Oh, John Lundstrom.
Poor pass from
giving
John
the ball
Lundstrom.
away.
Chance for Arsenal, getting into the box, swinging, shooting, curling, saved, blocked, goal. Martinelli. Aaron Ramsflail. I'll give you the answer. Gibraltarian. Not a
You've
giblet.
said that to me before as well.
Arsenal deserved that. It's been a shocking game. I really think this game has been, for me, one of the hardest to watch. John Lundstrom digging his own grave with that kind of lazy swing of the foot, not even looking for his man. It's a really lazy pass, isn't it? It's so pedestrian. Arsenal do brilliantly. Good first shot. Aaron Ramsdale can't be blamed for the parry, although it is straight into danger, but that's really the only place he could have parried it. And it's obviously a very simple finish from Martinelli. Sheffield United don't get chances like that.
No, yeah, but we don't create chances like that. We don't have shots where the keeper has to make a save, unless it's straight at him.
Been coming. Lunny, lazy, not good enough. Not good enough, mate. You know what? I don't criticise players. You'll never see me on my social media accounts having a go at players. What I do is I ask for 100% effort if you're wearing a Sheffield United shirt. Because Nick and I, if we were out there, we're not as good as John Lundstrom, but we would give absolutely everything.
I'm not sure about that, mate. I think I'm on level with John
Nick
Lundstrom.
Might be. I am not as good as John Lundstrom. I'm very bad at football, but I would give absolutely every ounce of my being for Sheffield United every single game. You know, I really would. I wouldn't make a pass like that.
No, I think I'd do the same amount as running as John Lundstrom, which is next to nothing. So, I'm just as good as him there. I'm not having it.
Yeah. Ramsdale definitely not the issue. Layla saying this is the first time I watched Sheffield United, and I understand Ramsdale is not the problem. Ramsdale definitely not the problem. I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, I'm saying he's got to be player of the season. What do we do?
You were saying that he was Ramsdale for England.
Ramsdale for England, yeah, absolutely.
Full team.
Full team. Not even in goal. That troubled right back spot. Get him in there.
Yeah. This is great right foot.
This is a tricky one. Now, Ndiaye is an attacking midfielder who's being utilised in the under-23s and the under-18s as a striker. I've been reading a lot about Ndiaye today. He has played at a variety of clubs, from Marseille to Boreham Wood. I would love to see him given an opportunity. Ball swung in. Chance here. It's not going to fall to Lacazette. It's going to be cleared. Good foot there. Real great engine on him there, Ampadu, to get back and read that so well, Nick.
Yeah, very good from Ampadu there, because he could have put that in his own net, couldn't he, really? He could have put it over the bar, but actually he did something the perfect thing, didn't he? Just got it away from goal.
I've got cramp.
Not cramp.
Oh, man. I've got cramp. Something John Lundstrom won't have today. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Oh, God. We put more effort into this watch-along than John Lundstrom has.
God, I'm covered in wires now as well. Oh, man. Oh, that's bad.
Do you know what?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Let's just say that this has probably been, even though it's not the worst performance of the season, this has been one of the worst games that I've watched.
This has been the worst game for me. I've had nothing to get excited about. I think that's spot on, Nick. Worst game.
Get up.
Is that a foul? Referee saying it is. It's a free kick right on the edge of the area. Ethan Ampadu fouling Lacazette on 74-34. We're on here. Well, I am. I've no idea with Nick. I don't even dare ask. Referee. There he is. Face. I can't think of words.
Could this be a penalty, Hal?
Yes, it could be. It could be a penalty. Lacazette, I think, is fouled just on the edge, but they'll look at it.
If he'd have took his right foot there rather than his left foot, that'd have been a penalty.
Clever from Ampadu. He takes the outside foot.
Do you think he meant to do that? I think he just missed the right.
Yeah. It's not what he meant to do at all. God.
No, but I'm not going to give Ampadu any stick at all, because I think in the second half of the season we gave him a lot of criticism in the first half of the season because he was poor, but he's never played a full season for anybody, so you've got to give him a little bit of leeway for that. But I think he's been excellent. Last week, one of the John Lundstrom things that we watched back, he sprinted the full length of the pitch, overtook John Lundstrom, and he had about 20 yards on him.
Chance for Arsenal on the edge of the box. Willian takes it. It's beaten away. Can't beat the wall. Arsenal will have to build again from halfway. Would you keep Ethan Ampadu next season in the Championship, unless the Championship look at us and say, this lot are so bad, you've got to go straight to League One?
Probably. But no, I would like to see Ethan Ampadu in a Sheffield United shirt next season. But one, if we do keep all our back line, where does he fit in?
He might play in midfield.
Possibly.
If we've got all our defenders, I think Ampadu would have replaced Lundstrom this season.
I don't think he's creative enough, Ampadu, to play.
I think Lundstrom isn't either. So what do you lose? At least you have someone who'd be playing desperately to either prove to Chelsea he's good enough or for a contract somewhere else. Lundstrom should really be playing like that because he's literally in that position where he's trying to prove to Real Madrid, Barcelona, and maybe Chelsea that he's good enough. But really, he's trying to show in the shop window that someone should come and get him. And no one can look at him this season compared with last and say that he's been better. I thought he was very good last season. I've been pelted on Twitter for saying that Lundstrom had a good season last season. That's recency bias, as you mentioned earlier.
Right, Hal, I don't know if you're doing this on purpose, but your internet's just not doing very well, but you're like, every other word, you leave a space. And that's a shot from Bruce, though. He's come out wide to Ben Osborne. No, he just can't get onto the end of it. I think we've lost Hal. I think we've lost him. Bobby, want to jump on? No. Fair enough. So this is me, just chatting to you now, because Hal now looks like he's fallen asleep. That's not what we want, is it? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove him from the stream because Hal looked like he was either falling asleep or he'd just been put to sleep by someone. So anyway, but we're he's still there. He still looks exactly the same, which is quite amusing, as you can see. Oh, he's not there anymore. Right, okay. Hopefully he's just sorting his internet out and he'll be back on in a moment. But since though we've got no banter to be had, I'll just talk about the game. Oh no, Adam's coming on. Adam's coming on to save the day.
Now then.
He's here to save the day. He's not just a stat man, he's a Superman.
I saw that Hal had frozen, given up, or decided it was that bad he was just going to kick his internet off.
Exactly. I think we need to get rid of that one. He's here, but I'm not going to allow him in after that. That was shocking. I'm trying to get rid of that. There we go.
It wasn't my fault. It was my cramp.
Your cramp knackered your internet?
Yeah, I fell onto the cable.
All right, okay. Fair enough. It's all right. We're all here now.
I've put in more of a shift, mate, than Lundstrom, so I've got cramp. I'm allowed, it's really painful. You've ever had cramp? It's in the left leg. That's my kicking leg.
Can I just say, did you just see Ollie McBurney there? The ball came towards him. He didn't move a muscle. Oh, Bulldog!
Oh, it doesn't bring it down to anyone.
What is McBurney doing? Is McBurney injured?
He's got to run for that because that was a mix-up between Willie and he is injured. Is he limping a bit?
Yeah, I think he looks like he's done for. I feel bad now because I were having to go at him for not moving, but yeah, there's a
Ethan Crampadu, that's brilliant. Yeah, it's absolute agony. And I was kicking my leg out to sort of straighten it, and I kicked my Ethernet cable, right out on my laptop.
That would being a silly sausage, weren't it?
What I was saying was it's recency bias that I've put on Twitter that Lundstrom was good last season. Lundstrom was good last season, and it's silly that people forget that. Just because he's been bad this season. He was good last season. People have said, I had 5 good games last season. He didn't. He played really well.
I think he did have some amazing games at the start, and I think he was okay the rest of it. But I wouldn't say he was unbelievable all season. He had a decent season, better than a lot of players.
I never said he was unbelievable. I said he was good.
You said it was unbelievable. Or was that when your internet was going?
I said it's unbelievable. I've just kicked my Ethernet cable out, Jeff.
Do you know what, though? Do you remember when Sander Berger got signed and then we put him straight in and Lundstrom were on the bench? He kept coming back and he kept fighting. He came on for that Bournemouth game, scored that really well-taken goal.
Started against Norwich. The last game we were able to go to.
And then that incredible ball on Billy Sharp's head. So this also makes me wonder why he's not fighting to be a Sheffield United player or put him, like you said, put himself in the shop window. I don't get it. He was fighting when Sander Berger came in. He wanted his place.
He hasn't been good since the restart.
No, well, a lot of players haven't, have they?
It's true. I don't know what it is. What difference a nice little break makes, you know?
I know.
Some people really enjoyed the first lockdown.
Nice weather.
Nice weather.
Got to
good
walk some places.
Bit of walking, mate.
I just think it's odd how we all had a go at Ollie Norwood earlier in the season, and we're all saying Norwood's not up to it. He's not the same player. What's happened to Ollie Norwood? And then it's turned all of a sudden. Norwood compared to Lundstrom, he's like, why is he taking Norwood off? Why is Norwood being taken off? How's Lundstrom staying on the pitch? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, they're both midfielders, and we were struggling for midfield. Ball over the top. Blades are going to chase it on this left-hand side. Ben Osborne. He's done really well today, Ben Osborne. It's going to be hard to pick for ratings, which I'm doing today, who to give good ratings to for Sheffield United. Adam, is there anyone that stood out for you?
Not really. I think that. I think that Ampadu's been okay. I think Ampadu's had a decent game.
I agree with that.
He's probably been the best of the bunch from the United perspective today.
Well, Ollie McBurney's got a new girlfriend, as he's constantly going on about on Instagram. So, we know he has been keeping fit, but not football fit.
How do you know that, Hal?
Guess.
I think that Ben Osborne has put in 100%, but has been a little bit poor at times. So, and then they have to go and show us. Yeah, they have to show us that Lundstrom shocking pass.
I don't want to see that ever again.
No, embarrassment. I don't want to see him ever again. I don't. Even
Martinelli
in another shirt.
For Arsenal, if you are an Arsenal fan and you're watching this stream, I've got questions. But El Neni coming on, he, of course, walks, and now we did runs like an Egyptian. God, that would have worked better if I could have. That's my internet. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I like that. Question for you. Lundstrom next season, when he's playing for whoever he is he going to be the Lundstrom of last season at the start of last season?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, of course he is.
He's got the ball.
Yeah.
Lundstrom swung in. Chance for the Blades here. Is it going to fall on that? No, it's not going to fall to anyone there. By the way, Moose on. Lise Mousset is on for the injured Ollie McBurney. Ollie McChicken.
I'm going to love that forever.
Lise Mousset is on.
Gonna get my stat. I'm gonna get my stat man head on because I can't remember a season so many times where we've subbed the sub.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to have a look at this because I think this is.
The first time I saw it was Dries Boussata.
No, I'm sure Peter Cachorro did it. It was at least once.
You mean friend of the channel, Peter?
Peter Cachorro didn't email me back.
I was going to ask you that. Has he not emailed you back? I've thought of another one. Ian Chico Hamilton. It's one for the older viewers.
Yeah.
Ian Hamilton. Yeah.
What about Davy Guzbreggs?
Like. Yeah.
Der Egg Geary.
No, you've lost it now.
Beaky Sharp.
How about Oliver Chicken?
How about Rob Kozkluk?
You've definitely already seen that one. You're just going through them now and just reading them.
Yeah, I'm just going back through them,
Yeah. Disgusting. And you were passing him off as your own.
Right, 84-48. Here's Alexander Lacazette. He's had a great through ball played in, and it's a shot into the far corner, the far left-hand corner of Aaron Ramsdale's net. Alexander Lacazette will take the plaudits all day. No attributing blame to Aaron Ramsdale there. He's been let down massively by his defence with a simple through ball, can just carve Sheffield United open. It's poor, it's passive, it's lazy. It's not looking like 100% effort.
An incredible finish that. He sent it the wrong way and powered it past him. But what a ball as well that is, but it's just Ampadu's got the wrong side of it. Yeah. Great finish.
I'm giving this up now. I mean, last week I said Joe Gale could score the winner. He did in the wrong end. I said about Ramsdale parrying out, and okay, he didn't have where on earth to put it, but he parried it out, and then I just called Ampadu for the man of the match, and then he does that.
His positioning, absolutely right, Adam. He's completely the wrong side of his man. Let's him turn him super easy, and we've seen more low balls. As I said earlier, we've seen more low balls in a Turkish bathhouse, and they haven't learnt their lesson.
Yeah, okay. I want to go back to when we played Arsenal at home last year. I was in a private villa in Bali. And the game kicked off at something silly like 3:00 in the morning, and I woke up blurry-eyed trying to watch some form of dodgy stream of the game. And then, when you try and stay awake but not let on to the other half that you're actually watching the game, you're on holiday in a 5-star luxury, and you're watching Sheffield United against Arsenal.
A bit thick about the 5-star. We get it. You're doing well.
It was.
And
great.
How dare they kick off when it's 3 a.m. in Bali?
Yeah. I mean, 7:00 on a Sunday. If it had been that, well, no, it'd have been the same time because it's a night game, wasn't it? But so I'll correct myself.
What's the point of this story, Adam?
He's just telling us that he's rich. That's all he's saying.
I went to a 5-star luxury resort in Bali when no one can leave the country. Let me lay it on a bit thicker.
I'm just going back to like, look where we were when we played.
You were in Bali.
Yeah,
we got it.
We're on such a high as a club. John Munster was playing well. Sheffield United were flying high. And
we were in Bali.
And then
it was all good. Is that what you're saying?
It was. Yeah.
We should have
if only we all could have been in Bali at that time.
I would have taken, being in bed with Adam in Bali in the morning.
I wouldn't have taken you being in bed in Bali. That is for certain.
We went to uni together. That's the time to experiment.
Oh, what a ball that is!
On the left-hand side, chance here. Have a shot!
Oh, get away. Get away.
Lys Mouseg with an absolute shanker.
What?
Billy would have scored.
Now that just sums our season up to it.
It's on his stronger right foot.
Mouseg's done two things in the Premier League this season. Miss an open net against West Brom and that.
Hal looks like he enjoys going camping. I actually don't. I'm someone who, like Adam, will only stay in a... I'd like to say 5-star. I mean, I've never gone that many stars. I've only ever had 4-star petrol. But I do like staying in hotels over camping. I'm scared of mice.
Let's get it right, Well, it wasn't... It's a 5-star. It was their own private luxury villa. I'm really going to rub it in now.
Give it a rest.
All right. Someone has been to Sandals. Good for you. Very pleased for you, mate. And that's lovely that you were able to do that. I'm sorry you can't escape the country at the moment and you have to watch this mess with us. But we are delighted to have you.
Oh, there's ways. I'll find out from Kevin Gage. Don't worry.
Kevin Gage, bit of a legend, friend of the channel, just controversial on Twitter.
I'm sure he's not watching anyway, so you can say whatever you want, Hal.
He might be. He's a big supporter of the channel.
Yeah, but...
Fun fact, he's on the cover of the programme as well today. I still get the programmes. There is a nice tribute to Chris Wilder in the programme. A lot of people have been saying the club on social media should have had a picture of him when we were remembering the 4 years ago Northampton victory. Can I just say, we did pictures on our social media from that game, and I did that, and I didn't have a picture of Chris because I just went with the pictures from the game. It's nothing to do with not loving Chris.
Oh my God!
Can they make it 4? No, it's good defending.
And Stevens, what are you doing?
And then it's given away. Terrible defending. In one breath, they giveth with one hand, they taketh with the other.
Do you know if we'd have been half decent going forward this season? Where do you think we'd be? Because we haven't been very good at the back either, have we?
Awful. That's the difference between this season and last. Last season, we were still, only creating and taking kind of one chance a game, but we weren't letting them in at the other end. This season, we're now not creating, and we're letting them in big time at the other end. I mean, Adam, am I right in thinking we only scored 38 last season?
Yeah, 38. Was it 38 or 39? It was.
But in a 38-game season, whichever it was, that's very low.
It was one a game, whereas this season is nowhere near that.
Adam, we've only had 2 draws this season. Where does that put us in the ranking of kind of history?
It's equal lowest ever. 2, same as Manchester City and Tottenham, I believe.
This is why he's the stats man.
I didn't prep him. Yeah. The curse of Sunday continues.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Corn Statman. What's happened every Sunday this season?
Well, no, we've had this was with the 9th defeat on a Sunday. Our only 2 draws, because Hal mentioned draws, he set me off, you see. Our 2 draws were both on Sundays this season.
Something Nick
Brighton
is not wearing.
And Fulham.
Because it's the late night show. We're a little risky. Ball back to Ramsdale. Kick forward over halfway. Sorry, Adam. So of course, some of those 9 games on the Sunday that you're referencing, you will have watched from a variety of luxury hotels, I'm sure. But still, no harder to take when you lose.
No, I've not been anywhere. The game's on a Sunday. I've not. This season, I've been stuck here.
Oh, I thought you meant in history. So you're saying all the 9?
Oh, in history.
Season.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, on Sundays it used to be reserved for Super Sunday, didn't it? I mean, 7 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday night. I mean, I used to listen to the charts till 7 o'clock on a Sunday night, then go for a bath ahead of school. There's no time for football. 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. It's ridiculous.
Please,
Can't wait.
I don't need the image of a schoolboy Adam having a bath. I mean, this game has been hard enough, Adam, to take. I do not.
I'm gonna say something horrible then, and then
don't
realise
say
we're on stream.
Don't say it, little Nick. Too many bad things.
Are you in trouble anyway, Nick? I was filming my pre-match and first half analysis, then realised I'm down on fans drive for the second half. What's that about?
I know it was Hal's fault. Hal put things in my head about other people doing other things, and I changed you. So I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Can we get a Statman travel blog for when you are able to travel again? And I imagine the travel restrictions will be the same for you as everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Follow me on TripAdvisor at AdamBlade83, as I am on every other social media network.
Did you get the year wrong that Sheffield United were formed?
Very good. Very good.
We call that a callback.
I like a callback.
Yeah, if you've been watching all the way through, God, wow,
you've done well.
You have, but thank you. That and my cramp have been, and this game, memorable things.
Right, here we go. Lundstrom's going to do something spectacular.
He's going to pass backwards when he had options further forward. We've got that many attackers at the moment, but fair enough. He's kept possession, and Baldock on that right hand side. We're in the 93rd minute. Just a goal would be lovely. Here's Ben Osborne. Oh, it's a bad touch from Benny Osborne.
Same thing again. Just too eager to please, and he's like, and he gets the ball taken off him.
I'm really struggling, to think of positives for all the Blades. I think this season is just coming to a slow close. There's nothing. We're not looking like we're ready for the Championship, and we're not experimenting with the team for the Championship. It seems totally pointless persisting with players who are not going to be here next season. I'm citing Lundstrom and Ampadu, likely Ampadu, unless.
Oh, that would Ampadu kicking out there. That would pull that.
Is he frustrated?
Was there any need? What did he need?
What the saying chat is?
22 yellow card. What? That can't be right. Ampadu's got 22 bookings this season.
That's his squad number, Nick.
Oh, for God's sake. Thank you, Adam.
I mean, 22 yellow cards would be impressive.
I'm sure it said 22 next to the yellow card thing, and I'm like, never mind. That's the end of it.
Embarrassing. Full time. Whack it on screen. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Another game done. The sweet release of death is all we have to left to look forward to. It is. It's a really tough one, that, Adam. Is that the worst game for you this season, mate?
Southampton. I still think we'll take some beating for being the worst game, but certainly at home, the worst performance this season.
Sum it up, Adam, in one word. Sum up that 3-0 defeat. Without swearing.
Rubbish. Yeah, that was the hard bit. Rubbish.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Can we just say...
I don't speak Spanish.
Can we just say boring?
Basura. Yes,
Can we just say boring?
It looks like it's snowing at beautiful downtown Bramall Lane.
It was snowing earlier on.
I'd still love to be there, though. That's one thing I will just say, is that if I had the chance to be there, even knowing we were going to lose 3-0 and in the snow, I'd still like to be there.
I love that you added the snow in there.
Let's just watch out. I think we're going to watch out. Tottenham need to be wary, because we're going to go to the Tottenham Stadium and we're going to be relegated. And how often do teams win games when they're relegated and the pressure's off? That's all I've got left to look forward to this season.
Adam, the pressure's off now. The pressure's off now, and look what they're
but
phoning in.
Yeah, phoning it in. Yeah, not all of them, but enough of them to make a significant impact on a terrible team performance.
This has been terrible, hasn't it?
It's heartbreaking. Yeah. This is our club that we love. And you know what? It's easy because it's a slow death. So it's easier to kind of process, and you go through the stages of grief, and we're already at acceptance that we're in the Championship next season, and we've decided to do these silly little things in our heads like, oh, it'll be better. We don't like VAR. We don't like plastic fans. There are things that are better. 3 o'clock kickoffs on a Saturday. There are things that are better. And we've kind of done that to soften the blow for ourselves. But realistically, we're an embarrassment on an international scale because these performances have been absolutely dreadful.
The only thing that I can say is that at least we beat Derby's points tally, because in 10 years' time, everyone's going to forget this season, but they'll never forget that Derby season, because everyone will always say, oh, we've beaten Derby's points tally. Because it's always if we'd have got less points than Derby, which could have happened, it really could, because we hit a tiny purple patch where maybe we won 2 games and got a point or something like that, and we had a few points in that little tiny window. If we wouldn't have had that little purple patch, where we won a couple of games in the FA Cup as well, didn't we? If we didn't have that, we'd have been lower than Derby. Look at that, 14 points from 31 games.
Minus 38 as well. It's truly horrendous. It's so embarrassing.
But it's 18 points from safety. 18. With still 7 games of the season to go. It's not like it's 8. It's not like it's 8.
No.
It's 18. It's the fact that we can go down next weekend. We can be relegated with 6 games left to play. It isn't close. It is not, to quote the channel name, the Sheffield United way. No. The Sheffield United way is to go down on goal difference or lose at home to Wigan on the last day of the season when you need a point. Or let Mark Steen score in the 94th minute at the end of the season at Chelsea.
Adam, I'd rather hear about you being... Talk to me about being a schoolboy in the bath. I'd rather hear about that than these horrible moments.
But it's that. It is that bad. It is now, surely, it's got to be play some youth till the end of the season. There is absolutely nothing to play for. These players who don't want to play for us, they need to be out of the way. Don't pick them. Don't play them. Get some of the young lads in. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, see what they can do. Yeah, they've got nothing to lose. It's effort for me. It's embarrassing because they're not giving 100%. That's all we as Sheffield United fans ask. We are not reactionary like Arsenal fans. We're sensible fans. We just want to see effort.
Do you think it's both, though? Because we're certainly not a very good footballing side in this division this season anyway. So when the effort's not there, the quality's definitely not there. So it's doubling
we have to perform 100% every game because the quality isn't there. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So it's dark times, and the thing is, what you can say is, it can't be the worst season ever because we're in the Premier League. We've had worse times. We finished 11th in League One or whatever it was. But this is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing
on a bigger scale.
Yeah, on a bigger scale. And yes, again, I know we're playing in the Premier League. We're playing against really good sides, but no one remembered like the Adkins season. We're in League One. No one cared. Like you say, no one watches from all over the world. Like no one cares about League One, but now it's embarrassing. We're way, but like we were looking at Norwich last season and being like, they're pretty shocking, aren't they? We're 10 times worse than Norwich from last season.
Has there been, Adam, this question for you, has there been a worse team to support since the pandemic than Sheffield United because of what's happened, the amount of games we've lost, the amount of points we've got?
Maybe Southend, just off the top of my head. Another SUFC. But even Bolton have started picking up results this season.
People will say Wednesday, but Wednesday have won more games than we have. So if you're literally just like my nephew who just looks at it on cheering on a weekend, you'd cheer more if you were a Wednesday fan than us, and we're both probably going to go down.
Yeah, I mean the next target for us now. I mean, looking at the lowest points totals in Premier League history, Sunderland had 15, Huddersfield had 16. So we've got to get above those two.
So where are we? Are we second lowest?
Yeah, so Derby 11 in 07, 08. Sunderland 15 was 05, 06, I think. And then Huddersfield was 18, 19. Then I think Sunderland have gone down with less than 20 points twice. And Villa had a really bad season. I think they got something like 17 points in 2016 when they got relegated. But yeah, I think there's been 6 below 20. I don't think we're going to get to 20, but we're not worse than that Huddersfield team that went down 2 years ago, are we?
I'm starting to think we are with these results recently, and not just the results of how we're playing too. We're playing really poorly. We're not creating any chances.
Yeah, it's a good
we
point,
got
Nick.
lucky with the Leeds game because McBurney got on the right and then got a deflection right into the path of Ben Osborne. It weren't like we created a great chance.
Getting me worried as well for next season, this lot and these performances. We're not showing any heart.
Exactly. This is it.
And Huddersfield are now doing nothing and look like they almost went down last season.
Yeah, so the other team with relegated under 20 points is Portsmouth. So if we look, Portsmouth, Sunderland twice, Derby, ourselves and Huddersfield. I mean, with the exception of Aston Villa, where are those other clubs now? And it's not top-end championship.
Yeah. I've got to say a shout-out to Jordan, who's mentioned how you remember all this stuff, Adam. You are truly amazing. Also, John Richardson, you're absolutely right. Following the Blades for 55 years, I've seriously found this the most frustrating season ever. You're spot on. And there's so many people that have had a go at me because I've said this is the worst season ever. It's a culmination. I know we're in the Premier League and we've had worse seasons in lower divisions, but Nick's made the point that this is on an international scale. There's people in Malaysia that know exactly how crap Sheffield United are this season, which wouldn't have had a clue about us in the third division in the 80s. They just wouldn't. So this is embarrassing for our entire club. It was an opportunity, this season, to establish ourselves as a mainstay of the Premier League. We'll never, I don't think, and this is why it's so dreadful, be in a position like that ever again with the best manager of our lifetime and some actual decent backing as well.
And let's be honest as well, how good we were last season has been completely overshadowed by how terrible we've been this season. So everyone's forgotten the overlapping centre-backs. Everybody's forgotten the great football that we played. Everyone's forgotten that we were their second team last season because there were so many people loving us, loving how well we played last season. The Chris Wilder style of play, the way we played football, the heart that we showed, the great fans. Everyone's forgotten all about that, including the fans, because we're not there.
Yeah. All right. We might have to wrap it up there because I've lost all feeling in my left leg.
And I've got the other half. And it's line of duty time. Let's go and watch some proper drama.
Yes, Adam. Line of duty time. I love that. Right.
Just a heads up that Nick will be doing match reaction.
Line of duty reaction, you mean?
Line of duty reaction. That's coming up on the Line of Duty way. I'll be doing player ratings, which you can see tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Yep, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. We've also got other stuff coming up as well. Great.
No, I do. Yeah, I am doing a match reaction in kind of like 15 minutes or something like that. But really, who cares? I'm not being. No, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't want to do them. That's the thing. I don't really want to talk about how like non-existent, because it's not even like, oh, we've played terrible, we made this mistake, we made that mistake. We've just been opened up by some good goals and we've had nothing to shout about. So there's not even a lot of things I can talk about. Can't be like, oh, I can't believe this person made this mistake. It was just nothing there. Can't be bothered. Adam, do you want to do it? Do you want to do match reaction?
I've got to find 2 minutes to talk about that second half.
Good luck.
Oh, try and get 20 minutes out of it.
It's going to be a nightmare.
Minutes. Don't do 20 minutes. No one wants to see 20 minutes of that game reviewed.
I don't think I can. But the highlight of my second half is having to jump on here because Hal kicked his internet off in frustration due to cramp.
That was pretty funny.
That was embarrassing. I'll enjoy watching that back because I'm going to be one of those weirdos that watches a watch-along back. You're all weird if you do that. You're weird.
I love the fact that we were talking about Hal's internet going and then it slightly went there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right.
Yeah, we don't believe that.
Cheers, all.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Hal. Thanks, everybody, for being here. It was crap, but we move on to the next one. And let's hope it's a little bit better next time. So, thanks for watching, everyone. And Adam's gone. Yeah. Hal, do you want to say goodbye? Yeah, it's got line of duty. That's 4 minutes old as well.
Yeah. Are you going to do the outro music?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh.
Yes. Thank you. Go on, Hal.
Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.